Drop the bomb.
Girl, I know this might. Go ahead, sing. I want. You don't even know the words. Girl, I know this might seem strange, but let me know if I'm out of order. Step into you this way. You not gonna join in? What's up?
I was lowest, man.
I was just singing in the background.
Hey, you gonna drink the wine? What's up, man?
I just took a sip, so I had to let it go down first. Drop the bombs. So what we got? This is a Federalist?
Yeah, this is a Federalist. I never had this actually. Yeah, make sure you keep this in hand. Cause you picked it up twice in like within 30 seconds. It must be pretty good.
It feels good in my hand.
It feels good in your hand? Keep it in your hand then.
How you hold a wine glass like this?
Well, actually, you're supposed to hold it like this.
I just told you.
You're supposed to hold it.
You're supposed to touch the wine glass.
Yeah, because it warms it up. It warms it up. You want to keep it. But I'm a G, so I'm going to just.
That's what I'm saying. I feel like I want to just.
At some point, you're going to just hold it.
If I make a toast, I need to be able to have it right here.
It's because you have way more control. Because it's like way more control. It's like, you know what I'm saying? Like if you want to reach, if you want to grab, if you want to say cheers. You know what I mean? So it's like, it's really whatever you want to do. But. And then actually somebody taught me, because you're supposed to swirl it.
Supposed to swirl it too?
So you swirl it first, and then like if you look inside and if you see some it's called legs.
Oh boy, no, huh?
Like the streaks going down?
The streaks going down, those are called legs. So basically that's more the age of the wine. The age of the wine.
The age of the wine.
The age.
How long has this wine been aged? Will it tell me
this is probably, well, if I look at it,
oh, you can tell like that, like a tree stump.
it's probably about three years.
3 years, roughly.
Roughly 3 years, and it's aged in. Oh man, it's aged in whiskey barrels.
Oh.
Yeah, as you can tell a lot. And then after you do this, you sniff, because actually you get about 85% of the taste from sniffing it.
Like we at the wineries, right?
And
He
then
does his research.
and then you sip.
And then you sip.
Here we go.
The Federalist.
The Federalist.
So it's a bit on the dry side.
Yeah, but it's not too
It
dry.
doesn't have like a bite though. It's like.
Yeah, it's not a bite.
It's not biting you back.
It's more of a like wake up 7 a.m. crisp,
Wait till you try. Let me.
crisp like
Wait till you try.
like fresh cut grass.
So this right here, Moscato.
Oh man.
I don't really know nothing about it.
It's okay.
I tried it on New Year's and I thought it was great.
Well, happy New Year's.
But basically, it's like
We're here.
I would compare it to like a Stella.
2021.
A Stella.
It smells. What's it smell like?
Smell like grapes.
Anyways,
Whoever
whoever that guy is.
that guy is, it's a good vibe. Hey, it's all right. But anyway, no, it's good. It's like a Stella's like really, really juicy. This is like Stella, but not as juicy.
Okay.
So if y'all are looking for it, Moscato, it's pretty good.
I'm looking forward to trying it on the show.
I couldn't wait, man.
Yeah.
Wait, to bring that out.
You tried it on New Year's?
I had it on New Year's and I really liked it because I really don't like dry
The
wines.
fact that
Okay.
we're here in 2021 is crazy.
Isn't it?
No, for real. Like
You talking about just us or just in general?
I mean,
everybody?
No, just us.
Because
Literally.
when I was younger, I thought 2021 we'd be driving like.
Yeah, I thought we'd be living in the air like.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's crazy to think
Especially
that
after
we're
watching
here.
Back to the Future in
Right.
1985.
Right, and
Yeah.
we're still driving regular cars.
They was on hoverboards.
Yeah.
You know what
Nah.
I'm saying? In 2020 and 1985.
Nah, you play you play those like what was that game we used to play with, like, remember that one game? Well, it was on PlayStation 2. It was like
Domination.
no, not Downhill. That was different. It was like some type of futuristic game, but they were like Minority Report. They were in the air, right?
Minority
They were
Report,
living
yeah,
in the air.
yeah,
They were living in
Minority,
the yeah, and like
That's a movie too, but I forget the actor, the main.
yeah, like Vin Diesel or something, right?
No, they definitely made a movie about
I
it.
mean, Vin Diesel is probably in every movie.
Yeah.
He can do it all. Like, what doesn't he do? What was that movie when he like the Earth was about to like go like?
Flex?
No. It was a newer one. It was like the fault, San Andreas fault or something like that. And this man fell in the ocean and stayed under the ocean for like 10 minutes.
It was Vin Diesel or The Rock? 'Cause
My bad. It was a rock. My bad. They're the same person though, basically. They're the same person, bro. They're the same person. That's what I meant. The Rock. My bad. The Rock does everything. The Rock. He was.
Oh my God.
He does everything.
Everything, and it's always the world is ending type.
It's the
Yeah.
same
It's
thing.
every time it's the world
same.
ending.
let me tell you.
Someone is dying. It's crazy.
What movie was I just watching with him? It was him and shoot, I can't remember what it was, but it's always the same cuts to his face.
Yeah.
He's always doing the same lines.
You know he's the highest paid actor.
Really? Oh my
In
god,
Hollywood.
bro.
Is he really? At some point?
Yes.
What's the movies where he went to Samoa at the end and he had
Moana?
Nah.
The man was him.
It was a real movie where he had to go to Samoa and get his family, and they went to go fight people that were chasing them.
Really?
I can't remember. I can't remember. I just watched it not too long ago, but
What was it on? What streaming platform?
it was on. I believe it was on Netflix.
Yeah, I don't
It
know.
was him and the transporter. Who's the guy that plays the transporter?
Oh yeah, I don't know his name, but Jason Statham. Something
Something like that. They were in the same movie together, and it was just corny, bro. All his movies are corny. I can't do it.
But
Yeah.
the man gets paid.
He gets paid. You can't be mad at him.
And he got tequila.
He sticks to.
He had tequila too.
He has tequila. He
Does
has
he
tequila.
Wow.
He has
I thought
tequila.
that was.
Oh, he does.
Nah, he has tequila.
Really?
Yeah, LeBron has a tequila too.
The wolf, the terror. What is it? Terror.
I couldn't tell
I think
you.
that's the rocks. I can't
No,
remember.
Lobos. Something about Lobos.
Oh, yeah,
Something like that.
yeah,
Something like
Shout
that.
out
He
to
sticks to
LeBron.
what he knows. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Carson, what up?
What up, baby boy?
What's your name? What's your name, man?
What's up, my brother?
What's your name? What?
You gotta talk to Mike.
All right, my bad, man. Dang. All
About to finish
right.
last one.
Well, dang, man. Welcome to KRSN Radio, man. We
I'm happy to be
here.
here, man. I'm happy to be here.
Appreciate y'all,
Happy to
man.
be here, for real.
Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers. Happy to be here. Cheers.
Yes, sir.
man. Cheers.
Cheers. My boy Mike. Got my boy Mike.
Over there. Cheers.
But KRSN Radio. What? What's up? Harder?
Oh, you want to hear the cheers?
There you go.
There you go, baby.
Man, yeah, but KRSN Radio, man, we here really. It's a show. I mean, it's really no limits. We talk about anything. No guidelines. We talk about music, movies, TV shows, life experiences, women, whatever it may be, anything. But I'm just excited for y'all to be on the show, man. Shout out to my boy Mike Flicks producing the show, man. You can follow him at.
Michael Flicks. Michael Flicks on Instagram.
There it is. There it is. KRSN Radio. You can follow us on Instagram. You can follow us on YouTube.
Just about on everything.
You can just follow us on anything. KRSN Global is the clothing brand. As you can see the hats, man. But we got my boy Camry right here. Camry, what's good, man?
What's good, man? Hey, listen.
We here.
I'm so happy to be here. But
Glad to have you.
I'm happy to be here with y'all too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because we done come a long way.
Man, we have.
And we've been anticipating this episode for a very long time.
I know,
So,
yeah.
And this is the first one of the 2021.
Is it?
First one, yeah.
First one.
This is first one of 2021 and second episode. So
And second episode.
we're just getting started.
So it's
Just
a
getting
pleasure,
started.
man. I love
Yeah.
this groundbreaking right here,
Yeah.
especially with these two.
Yeah, Charles Smith over there.
Man, what's up, man? I'm glad to be here. It's been a long time.
Boy got the shades on. You just got off the flight.
That boy got on the fresh Cartiers.
You just got off the flight,
I just got off the flight.
man. Hey, get him his tea.
You know what I'm saying? Just got all set.
Oh, my
Come
goodness.
by to my boys' podcast, you know. Show
Last
us
minute
love.
type, huh?
Yeah, don't tell it. Hey, you can't tell us the show though.
Can't tell you the show.
My bad.
Sign
My bad.
the NDA.
Side of NDA.
We all had this
Man.
before we
I'll
stepped
play,
in
I'll
here.
play. But yeah, man, I'm glad to be here, man. This guy, my boy is doing something great.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Proud of you, man.
Yes.
I love this. I love where you're going with this. Everything.
Appreciate it. Appreciate it.
He's showing people love, and he's doing something that he loves. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? And that's for something bigger than him. You know what I
Right,
mean?
exactly.
I love that. And like I said, I'm just glad to be here.
And
Yeah.
especially with everything that happened last year with
Right.
COVID.
Yeah.
Everybody's finding that creativity within
Right.
themselves
Right.
and bringing stuff out. So
Right.
I really dig what you got going on here.
Yeah.
Man. I'm glad to be a part of it.
Yeah,
You know, I'm
exactly.
gonna support it.
Exactly. Exactly.
sir.
Yeah.
You know us, we all support each other.
Exactly.
That's what the brother.
What's that? I definitely seen a couple of tweets like support costs $0.
It costs
It does.
nothing.
No matter if it's
What
a
you do,
yeah, it don't
I
matter.
think that's why we're all friends, because we just support each other.
Yeah,
No matter what
exactly.
we do,
No matter what it is.
and,
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And the journey's been crazy, and they accepted my best friend, which is even crazier.
Yeah.
Like,
Right.
we just all
Oh, we gonna
came-
get into that.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
a crazy story how it's happened. but,
yeah.
Man, support costs
$0. Support is free.
That is what it's all about.
Free. That's what it's all about. Yeah. It don't matter if it's a like, a repost, a reshare, whatever it is, man. Support is free.
Anything.
Support is free. $0, man. So yeah, man. I'm glad y'all on KRSN Radio, and I gotta introduce the boy. I mean, we wouldn't be here. We wouldn't be here without him.
Son,
Yeah,
I tell you,
He a little shy, but it's okay.
But he's a Smith.
He's a Smith.
He's a
At
Smith.
the end of the day,
He's a Smith,
he's
man.
a Smith.
Carson, what's good, man? What's up?
You want to talk into the microphone? You good right there, huh?
He chilling.
Man, see, that's what I'm talking about, man. Cause he was over here talking about I want to be on the show. He wanted to sit in my chair, but now you don't want to say nothing.
You know.
Tell him it's all right, man.
It's all right.
You all right, bro?
You good?
What can we do for you?
He had a long day, man. He went to the park.
Yeah. It's been
You know,
a
it had.
long
He's got kid problems, man, right? You got kid
Yeah,
problems.
4 years old. He's
The
4 years.
thing is, kid problems are a lot different than adult problems. Like,
4
4
year-
years. About
Yeah,
food,
yeah.
and, like going and playing.
Yeah, we worried about bills and
It's
man,
crazy.
trying to make ends meet.
I'm worried
Yeah.
about when that stimulus dropping, man.
Oh yeah, I ain't got mine yet.
You still ain't got the stimmy?
Nah.
I'm stimmy with a Jimmy. You need a console? I'm stimmy with a Jimmy.
Drinks on you then.
Drinks on me. Drinks on me.
Chuck, you got yours?
I got my stimmy.
Oh, I'm the only one without a stimmy. I got my first stimmy late too.
They holding out, man. They holding out, man. You had a long day?
And my man just had a long day, man. We went to the
I
park.
understand that.
He didn't want to take a nap today,
Right.
but as a dad, I got to enforce that. Hey, look.
Right. Look.
Hey. Yeah, take that nap, boy. He might be mad at me. He might be mad at me before he go to sleep, but he gonna love me when he wake up.
Exactly.
Cause you're not gonna be tired no more.
Man, let's talk about this guy. Is such a good pops, man.
Appreciate that.
This is
Man,
a great
I could go.
on and on about how
Listen.
good of a pops this guy has been. You know what I'm
Listen.
saying? When the news hit us, we was in the group chat. He told us, he was like, "Yo, I'm having a baby," and we was like,
I didn't believe
like,
it.
I
at
didn't
first.
believe
We didn't believe
it.
it at
And it
first.
was crazy, and now here he is in the flesh,
Here he is in the flesh, man.
chilling with us.
4 years later.
4 years later.
4 years.
We got in the world. We got this guy right here.
4 years
he's
later.
chilling, and now
Great
he's
guy.
our guy.
Great
To
guy.
me, the craziest part is just growing up with Braxton.
Right.
Like I've known him ever since I was probably 7, 8,
Right, right.
and just seeing how we were as kids, and then seeing that in him,
Right.
Yeah.
is like the craziest thing to me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
2002.
Knowing that I've known him for so long and seeing that he's created like a
This,
child and brought a
right.
child into the world, it's surreal to actually see somebody that close to you,
Crazy.
doing that.
Yeah, yeah.
It's, every time I'm around him, I'm like, it's so crazy
It's
to see that
weird.
because
It
I was
is.
just us.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's
Like,
weird.
it's
Yeah.
Very weird.
Yeah,
You're doing a
2000
really good job.
Thank
You're
you,
doing a
man.
really good job, man.
Appreciate that, man.
It's tough.
Appreciate
for a young dad,
It
you
is
know what I'm
tough.
saying?
It ain't easy. It ain't easy. I mean, it ain't easy what everybody see on
Let me ask you a
Twitter and
question,
Instagram. Go ahead.
What's your favorite part about being a dad?
Favorite part about being a dad?
Yeah.
Man, there's a lot of favorite parts, but I think the best, probably my favorite, probably when I teach him something or like show him something and he instills that in like life. I see him do it.
Right.
Like that. That's cool. That's really cool to me. And then just him like wanting to be around me or asking about me and things like that, or missing me, telling me he loves me. That's real. So, I mean, I love everything about being a dad. So
You can so tell, and I'm sure anybody that knows you can tell.
yeah,
And
nah,
I
it's-
love how you involve him in everything. A lot of dads try to keep their kids out of their life, trying to not show in the kid, but no, you involve him in literally everything.
Right.
I love it.
yeah,
I love it.
Yeah,
nah, for sure.
It's definitely crazy.
Great guy. You think he looks like me, or he looks like more like his mom, or what?
It's
I
like
get mixed.
half to
I get
half.
mixed.
half.
Yeah.
Today I was
It's half.
outside. I was like, God, you look just like
He
your mom.
definitely
Yeah.
has.
And then sometimes when I see him, I'm just like, oh my God, you're your pops.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
It's
crazy.
split down the middle.
Yeah.
for me.
Yeah.
It's split down
Sometimes
the
he
middle.
definitely like right now. I feel like he looks like you just sitting here.
You got some good
Just
genes,
look.
man.
Yeah, you do.
You got some good genes, Carson. You know that?
Man. Hey, follow my man on Instagram, Carson D. Smith.
Yeah, follow that.
That's all him. All his posts, that's all him, man. All his captions, that's all him. Carson D. Smith. Holla at him.
Good, man.
You on Instagram, Carson? Yep.
And he's very chill.
He's a chill guy,
Very
man.
chill.
He's very
Chill guy.
smart. He's a smart kid. Play
Oh.
Fortnite.
He opening up now. You don't play. We play.
Say it right into that camera right there. Tell him I play Fortnite.
I do it all.
What?
Yes, sir.
Hey, you don't even know what season it is. What season is it? Oh, my
He
bad.
does.
I don't even know what season it is.
Hey, talk to him.
So hey,
Can I get the pound?
I got a
See,
question.
hey, chill off that pound. He don't.
Can I
He
get
chill
the-
guy. He chill guy.
My fault.
He just does his
Are you
thing.
next?
Oh, on what?
Are you next? You bring the kid into the world next, right? You next down the line?
Oh, stop it.
Why not? It's 20. It's 20.
He's focusing on his acting career, man.
2021, bro.
A lot of
If we know
a lot of-
bringing the kid in this world next, is this guy. This guy.
a lot of ladies are watching, man.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. Camry's not ready for no kids. But you, I've seen the way you move. You ready, bro?
What makes you think I'm ready?
You seen the way you
energy
move.
about yourself, bro. You got dad vibes for sure.
Dad
Oh
vibes.
no, I am for sure definitely having.
Anyway,
children.
anybody watching this right now, okay?
Definitely having children.
He's ready.
I'm not having.
2021 is his year.
No, it's
No?
not. My
He's
mom
ready.
will kill me. Mom,
He's ready.
she's
And the
gonna
funny
watch-
thing is,
she's gonna watch this and she'll be like, yeah. My mom,
She gonna be like,
yes. I'm not having no kids. No time soon. When this paper's right,
there you
you
go.
know what I'm saying? When this money's right,
There you go.
I'm gonna have
And that's soon. And that's
you know
soon.
what I'm saying?
That's soon.
And that's why I applaud Braxton. It's very hard to have a kid right now.
It is.
He does what he does. He takes care of his business.
Yeah. Hey.
I'm not ready. That's just me personally.
Yeah.
I don't downplay anybody who has kids right now. If you can do it, do it.
Yeah.
If I could do it, I swear I would do it.
Yeah.
But I'm just not ready.
Why you sit your feet like that?
I'm like, what?
this is acceptable, bro.
No, that's just go ahead.
Hey,
Cover the label. They might charge. They might
you know what I'm
ban
saying?
me.
It's like the old dude that we see play his little flash. This
Yeah.
is flash right here.
Do your thing.
Look, like I said, if I could do it, I would definitely have a child right now. But I'm just not ready, man.
So if you could, you would. That's what
oh
I'm
yeah,
saying.
for sure. If I had, if
The funds was right and
yeah,
everything.
the funds was right. You know what I'm saying?
The missus.
The missus is right. I
Yeah.
would definitely do it, but just right now, you
Yeah.
know, you gotta be responsible.
It's tough.
You gotta know, like I said,
It's tough.
It's very hard, and I always
Yeah.
applaud my boys and whoever I know that has kids.
Yeah.
I respect it.
It's
Nah,
very
cause
difficult.
yeah, cause
You know what I'm saying? 'Cause
Yeah.
You gotta make time. You wanna, and at
Yeah.
this age, your 20s, you wanna do what you wanna do at
Yeah.
the same time.
Yeah.
You know,
'Cause
it's
you-
hard to be responsible.
yeah, because y'all know me. Y'all be like, I mean, even Chuck. I mean, Camry didn't live here as much because he was in
Right.
Texas,
I
but
would ask
he'd be like, "Hey, you trying to do this?" I'm like, "Hey, I can't."
I'll be like, yo, you trying to
And I'll be like, "Nah,
I'll be like, you trying to do this? He's like, nah, I gotta watch my. I'm like, yo, it's very difficult.
Yeah.
And that's why I always applaud. I'm like, bro,
Yeah.
like you're doing something that is very hard, and a lot of people can't.
Especially
do.
during a hard time,
And,
too.
You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? And you're making money, you're doing, and luckily you got family to support.
Yeah,
you.
exactly. Yeah, I couldn't.
You know
Yeah,
what I'm
that
saying?
was something I wanted to say. I can't do it without my family.
Right, right.
Mom, dad, they
Right.
definitely taught me the right way, how to raise a child and
You know what I'm
support
saying?
me,
Practically raised you, too.
sisters,
Right.
and then also his mom. I mean, I ain't doing it on my own, so his mom too.
Mom is
It's
great.
50-50.
That's
So
what I'm saying. And I
yeah,
also want to say that like a lot of people have troubles just like doing the whole
co-parenting, yeah.
thing. And I'm like,
Yeah.
the fact that you guys do so well together.
Yeah.
And, you know,
Shout out to
raise-
moms.
and he's
Yeah, shout out to
a
moms.
polite boy, you know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? So yeah, I always
she'll be on the show soon.
Yeah.
I'm gonna bring her on.
Love mom. Shout out to
love
mom. Known her for a very
love
long
mom.
time.
Great mom.
We gonna bring her
great
on.
Pops, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, got to do it, man.
Raising a great
You
boy.
can't do anything. I learned like you can't do anything by yourself.
You can't.
Like even in life, like I mean, a lot like before I'd be like, man, I'm trying to do this like by myself, just me. But even like if it's just you still got God,
You got to.
God, or you know your mom, your dad. It's never just you.
Right.
You always need help along the way. It's like a Killer and the Bee. You seen a Killer and the Bee?
Yeah.
That's a good movie to talk about. I mean, like trying to compare to,
Right.
like how she like I forgot her mom said something like, use the people around you, not use them, but like utilize them,
Right.
in the right way. And like she was everybody was helping her spell, like she was playing jump rope, like spelling words out. And then like she had her mentor, and so it's a lot of people who help you along the way, man. So you definitely got to give them their flowers too as well. So shout out mom, shout out dad, shout out my whole family.
It's a community thing, like I said. Like,
Yeah,
we're very supportive of it.
exactly.
And his family's very supportive of it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just a real thing. Like, you just gotta be there.
Yeah, and it comes full circle because that's what KRSN is about.
Exactly.
That's what it's about. It's Knowledge Radiates Success Network. It's a network. It's a group. It's a community. It's not just me. It's all of us. It's you. It's
Right.
anybody.
Everybody.
Anybody want to be a part of it, but it's a group effort.
Yeah.
It's a group effort.
That's why,
So
like I said,
so yeah, man. So yeah,
love it, man.
it's gonna be a good episode, man. We already
We're already off to a great
You know what I'm
start.
saying? But like, I kind of want to go into y'all stories a little bit. Camry, we can start with Camry. Just where you grew up, where you're from, age,
Yeah.
sign, because the females want to hear about the signs.
Yeah.
I mean,
I get a lot of people don't like my sign for whatever
Neither.
reason.
Oh, trust me.
I'm
we're
not
in the same
even.
boat.
I'm not even.
What
into
is it? What is your
horoscopes. I'm not even into horoscopes. I'm not even into all that. I don't read my daily, none of that. But whenever I tell somebody my sign, they're like, "Oh, I'm an Aquarius."
they say, "Oh,
Yeah, I'm like, that's like a red flag to a lot of
Right.
people. I'm like, what is that supposed to mean? But
Right.
I mean, I'm an Aquarius, and I feel like I really am. Like when I have searched it up, I feel like I do, have a lot of those traits. They say
Right.
Aquariuses are in their head a lot.
Right.
Like, you know, they're real, you know, different. And I feel like, you know, that's me. But, yeah, man, I'm an Aquarius and you what, a Gemini, right?
Yes. Everybody hates. Every time I
Two-Faced? Are you two-faced?
See, that's the thing. I'm not two-faced, but I definitely have two different moods.
Okay.
You know, because, like, I feel like either I'm very outspoken or I'm very to myself.
And that's true because I was on Clubhouse, I joined Clubhouse and somebody was talking about being a Gemini and they totally debunked that. They're saying Geminis aren't two-faced. It's when you first meet them, the energy that you give them,
right.
They give you a certain personality,
exactly.
and that's what they stick with.
Exactly.
So a lot of times people may get confused between those two, but it's really not like
right.
two personalities.
No, I don't think. Like I said, I'm either very outspoken or I'm very to myself.
What's your sign?
Gemini.
Okay.
Yeah. So, and I mean, every time I tell that to somebody, like,
Yeah.
oh my God, you're crazy.
Right.
Oh my God, I'm like, I mean, I don't know. It's just like everybody has their thing. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, you know.
That's how I feel about it.
Shout
Yeah.
out to all the Aquarius. We coming up soon, February. I think it's
that's soon.
February, but next month we here.
That's y'all season.
It's our season, man. Show love, man.
Yeah. No, I feel the same way, man. It's like you can't judge somebody off when they was born.
Right.
I mean, they can't help that.
Right.
Can't help that.
I don't identify with all Gemini. I'm like, I feel like some Gemini are really crazy. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like I probably do have tendencies that are crazy to some people, but
to whatever it may be, all everything aside, if a female asks you what's your zodiac sign and they decide to leave you alone after that, it's not even worth it.
It's not even worth it.
It's not even worth it.
Nah.
Bro, I've had so many times where it be like, "What's your sign?" I be like, "Leo." Like, I'm like, man,
like,
just
for real.
But then they get to know me, like, "Oh my gosh, you're so
Like,
cool."
You're so different.
Why do girls really cut people off depending on their zodiac sign?
The media,
that's the weird
it's
thing.
social media.
It's social media.
That's all they see. That's all they see. They see people talking about it, and that's what it is.
They want to believe in something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
They
true,
wanna believe
true.
in something. And like I said, there's a lot of things that are very true about the sign that you are. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to sit here and just like cancel that shit.
Zodiac sign, she a Gemini.
Whoa. Go ahead, then. I'm about to sign you. Could have been records.
KRSN hopeful.
KRSN records.
KRSN hopeful right here.
Right. Like I said, I'm not going to sit here and just rag on the zodiac signs.
Yeah.
Like,
So Leo, Aquarius,
Leo, Aquarius.
Gemini. Mike, what are you? Scorpio.
That's
Oh, Carson is Scorpio too.
That sounds
Yeah.
dangerous.
you know,
My biological dad's a Scorpio. My mom, she was like, "Yo, this Scorpio man is crazy." Wait, that's October? No,
Okay.
September, November. Okay, November.
Yeah. End of November, beginning of October, right? A little bit, right?
Okay.
That's
Wait. No. Beginning of October is a Libra, right?
Yes, a Libra.
Yes, end of October.
End of October, beginning of.
Beginning of November.
Okay, there we go. My bad. Because he's a Scorpio too.
Okay.
So I mean, like I said, I don't know much about it. I mean, take me as I am. I mean, that's just what it is. Take me as I am.
Right. I'm God's child. You know what I'm saying? I'm
Hey.
part of the God.
Straight.
You know what I'm saying? The bottom line, I'm part of the God, so you don't have to talk to him.
Nah, hey, I feel you on that.
Honestly though, it's tough though, man. Like,
And it's crazy because I will say, as much as I don't follow it every day, every time I do look at it, it always somehow does. Like, dang, I'm like, that's kind of true.
Yeah.
And I find
that's why I don't want to just like
Right.
go
Yeah.
away. I'm like,
It
you know
is-
what?
yeah.
I'm not gonna knock it because like there is some stuff that I'm like, wow, that is definitely me.
Right.
As a person,
Right.
like I'm definitely that type of person.
And I will say, on track record, the people that I get along really well with, not like dating wise, but just in general, are Pisces. For some reason,
When are they born?
in March. I love Pisces people for whatever reason it is.
Interesting.
Yeah, like my aunt's a Pisces. My old coworkers are Pisces. Like I had some friends in high school that were Pisces, and I've noticed a track record that I really get along with Pisces. But as far as dating,
What are the signs you see that you're?
as far as dating, it's like Geminis, Libras, and that's all I
get
know.
along with Gemini very well. Other Geminis.
Really?
Yeah. I think it's just we understand each other.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We kind of have the same
Okay.
humor. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? And I'm very sarcastic myself, so I'm like,
Yeah.
I would like a
Yeah, we
sarcastic
know.
person. Yeah.
We know.
Oh, you would like a sarcasm?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Oh.
You know,
Ladies,
sarcastic lady.
ladies,
So y'all,
Hey,
if y'all got sarcastic jokes,
or start practice. Oh, that boy put on his
Cardi
glasses.
B. Hold on, Cardi
Hey.
B real quick.
Hey, he's only designer.
Only designer.
No,
What else you got
Only
on there?
designer.
What else you
That
got?
boy got BBC. No, that's BBC.
Stop.
Hey,
Don't hand
that's
me.
BBC.
Don't hand me
That's at least worth.
And shout out to
That's at least worth a K.
our boy who isn't here today, Trey Free, who got from me.
Trey Free.
We love Trey Free.
Hey, clock. Hey, at Clock In Fitness.
Clock in, baby.
At Trey Free.
We gonna shred some powder.
My best man.
That's not cocaine. It's snowboarding, people.
Straight from Aurora.
Straight from
Straight from the 720.
Straight from the ACO.
Straight from the ACO.
From the. How we look.
Oh yeah, that's pretty
This
crazy.
is the greatest story ever.
Yeah.
Okay, but let me tell y'all something. I feel like
Wait.
I don't want to toot my horn or anything, but I feel like I'm the glue to all this.
You are.
You're the glue, but I'm the second glue.
Yeah.
Okay. I just
Because look.
Let's start off from
The beginning.
the beginning. So
Okay,
me and Cam. When did you and Trey meet? High school.
Met in high school.
Okay, let's start with me and Cam then.
Okay.
Let's take it back to 2002.
Let's go back to 2002.
Let's go back to
you know what I'm saying? Go get your FUBU. Go get your bandanas. You
Go
know
get
what I'm
'em.
saying? Go get your armbands.
Go get your baggy pants.
You know what I'm saying? Turn
Go
on that Chingy album.
Go get your Heelys. Go get your Heelys.
Go get your Heelys out. We finna take y'all back, man. So let's start with it. I want you to start from you, and then I'm gonna start from me, and then we're gonna tie it in to how.
Okay. 2002, man. I'm in second grade.
Yep.
Second grade, just a regular kid, man. Just attending an elementary school in San Diego, California. You know what I'm saying? I'm just going about my day, really. Lunchtime, hanging with a couple girls, hanging with a couple guys. I ran into this guy, man, and he just by himself, and I'm like, hey man, what's up? Who are you? Like, hey, I'm Camry. I said Camry, because I never really heard that. You don't hear.
Who approached you?
I think I did. Cause I was like, "What's your name?" I think I asked him, "What's your name?" Cause I was more comfortable.
Oh, okay.
Cause he was new. He was more new.
I'm gonna tell you, we
He's more new.
back then he was like that. I was the quiet one back then.
You still quiet.
Okay, well I'm
To
so
a
sorry.
certain degree.
Anyway, okay, we gonna get to that. Go, keep going.
Yeah. So I was more comfortable, and he was a newer kid. You were new, right? That new. Okay.
Very new.
So I saw him and I was like, for some reason, I don't know why, I forget why, but I was just like, what's your name? This is kind of remember. I'm just thinking back right now. I'm visualizing. What was your name? We was on what was that thing called? The forum? What was it called?
I can't even remember.
I don't know, but you guys know the forums when they have lunch and recess, wherever that is. So I was there, and I was like, what's your name? He said, Camry. I said, Camry. Because you never really hear those names.
Right.
You hear Cam. He's not, but wait, don't. You don't. You never really hear your name. I don't know anybody else named Camry.
That's true.
But think about it. You're not Cameron.
And that's what a lot of people think.
You're not Cameron. You're Camry, like the car.
Like the car. And I have to say that.
Yeah. You're not Cameron.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because that even kind of makes me mad because I've known you so long. So
Right.
people call it Cameron. I'm like, it's not Cameron.
No, I have to say it's like Camry like the car.
It's Camry like the car.
Right.
So I was like, what's your name, man? He said Cameron. So okay, cool. Let's be friends. Let's go. Come with me. Come on. Come on.
Let's go down the slide.
Let's go. Let's go. Hey,
Let's play tetherball.
follow me to the basketball courts.
Let me show you something.
Hey, look. We don't have to wait in line. I know the girl working the. I know the girl.
Wait, line.
I know the girl working the dodgeball room, so we can get the balls.
Right.
Don't wait in line.
Don't worry about it.
Don't wait in line. Come on. Hey, Asha. Hey,
Austin.
hey, Asha.
Come on, man.
I'm throwing back names.
Boom, boom, boom.
Hey, Asha. Can we get a couple dodgeball? Hey, Cam, what you want? Can we get a basketball too?
Yeah, can we get a
Let's
basketball?
go, man. Let's shoot. And the rest was history, man. Go ahead and tell your story. Tell your side.
Okay, man. So I was born in Houston.
H-Town. Stand up. Trill.
I was born in Houston, Texas. Me and my mom moved out here when I was like 2 years old. We moved to Marietta. And then she ended up getting a job, so we moved to San Diego.
Oh, you moved to Marietta first?
Yeah, we came straight from Houston.
Oh, I didn't know that.
We moved to my grandpa's house.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, we
Okay.
came straight from Houston to that house in Marietta, and we lived there for, I want to say, a year. And
Okay.
then we moved down to San Diego, went through preschool. But by the time elementary school hit, I enrolled in Hickman.
Hickman stand up.
Yeah, Hickman stand up, man. Go ahead.
That's the middle school?
Please use
Yeah.
the crosswalk next
Hey,
time.
please use a crosswalk next time.
So his mom was like the director at a place called Child Time,
Okay.
right? And my mom put me in that. It's like a before and after school care type.
But we didn't know that at
Yeah,
first. We didn't know that. When
yeah.
we met, we didn't know.
We didn't know that. So I just remember me going to Child Time, meeting all these kids, and then my mom meeting his mom, and then she said she had a son or whatever. But the memory that sticks out to me the most is when the first time I went to his house and he lived on base. Yeah. It was our first play date ever. Right. So
I remember
first play date ever. And it was right around the time the Cheetah Girls came out. I remember it was a night premiere of the Cheetah Girls. And if you probably don't remember, but we had hot dogs and nacho Doritos that night.
I think I do.
Yeah.
You bringing it back?
Nacho cheese Doritos.
Everything.
So anyway, he lived on base. It was my first time on base. And I just remember going through the neighborhood, and I'm like, yo, every kid in this neighborhood has an earring.
Earring? We called it Earring City.
His neighborhood became Earring City. Boy.
We called it Earring City.
Every kid in that neighborhood had an earring.
Was that just one or two?
It was a lot of times it was one.
Okay.
And it wasn't just girls, it was girls and boys. And it was like, to me, it was like only kids on base had earrings.
No.
I didn't have an earring.
Yeah.
Wow.
I didn't have one either.
He didn't have one either, though. He was like,
when I was growing up, I didn't have one either.
Right.
Yeah.
I didn't get to mine till high school.
Right.
So, yeah, man, long story short, went to his house. We had a play date. And then it was...
Rest was history, yeah.
We were just in several.
What was cool, though, like, what was, like, just meant to be longtime friends was, I remember one time we was at lunch or recess, something like that. And he told me, I think he was like standing in line or something. He was like somewhere far away. He was like, hey, I'm moving to Menifee. I was like, hey, I'm moving to Marietta. It was kind of cool because those are like within 10, 15 miles apart.
Right.
So we kind of moved at the same time.
That's a big thing.
Yeah, that was
big
cool.
Thing.
Yeah,
So for everybody, Mira Mesa's way in San Diego.
Yeah.
And then to come all the way to Marietta together, you know what I'm saying? That's like an hour drive, and we both moved to the same city.
And it wasn't planned or nothing. We just both moved there. So
our parents both chose the same city, probably without even knowing.
Yeah, and it just worked out, and we here now.
That's fate.
And that's 2021. That's 19 years later.
Yeah, bro.
So we here.
Grew up together.
Yep.
Day one, you know what I'm saying?
We here.
Since I basically grew up.
Yeah.
His parents, my parents, like it's everything.
Yeah. So let's fly from California to Colorado.
Right.
What's up over in C-Town? ACO.
And not to mention, we all have the same last name.
Oh yeah.
Like, what a coincidence.
What a coincidence.
Share the last name.
Yeah.
We share the last name, and we'll get into that later. But go ahead, man.
Yeah, man. Like I said, I'm from Colorado, Denver, Colorado.
Stand up.
Born and raised.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The box. I traveled many places, man. And it was all for a hoop dream. You know what I'm saying?
Arthur AG. What's up?
Hoop dream, baby.
Yeah.
And and thank God for basketball, because I don't think I would have never met these guys.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And hoops brought me a lot of places, and it brought me to where I'm at today. You know what I mean? So yeah, I was traveling just to play Division I basketball. That's all I wanted to do, bro.
That was the dream.
That was a dream.
Dollar
in the dream.
And I was like, I'm always like the type of dude. If you tell me something I can't do, I'm gonna
do it.
You know what I'm saying? And that's how I've always been. And so, yeah, I graduated from IMG Academy.
Ooh, stand up.
Great school. You know.
Name a couple noticeables.
Man,
IMG.
Powell, Michael Beasley. It's Trayvon Duval. It's world renowned. You know.
Okay.
What I'm saying?
Where's that located?
In Bradenton, Florida.
Okay, so you went from Colorado to Florida. Okay.
Mullen? What's Mullen?
Mullen. I was at J.K. Mullen. That's where I met my best friend.
That's where you met Trey, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And who became best friends with them, which is crazy. But
right.
Like I said, it was all off a hoop dream. Bro.
So you went to IMG, then what?
I went to IMG, and then I didn't have any offers coming out.
Okay.
So I went to JUCO.
Wait. What's IMG for the people that don't know?
IMG is literally like a sports academy.
Okay.
So if you look it up, it's like
they breed now.
And it's like a high school. What is it?
It's a high school, and it's like a boarding school pretty much.
Oh, prep, like a prep.
School.
Okay.
D1 high school.
Oh yeah.
Basically.
No, it literally is like the University of Kentucky of high school.
Right.
Whoa.
Like, literally, my college experience for basketball was in high school.
Wow.
And even though Howard University was Division I, but it was
HU.
Right, you know what I'm saying?
HU, you know. Hey, it's first Friday.
Yeah, punch out.
Punch out. It's first Friday.
But yeah, that was my high level basketball for me. And so yeah, I went there. I graduated from there, and I ended up going to JUCO in Mattoon, Illinois, in this little ass JUCO. Terrible, but met a lot of good people. And then my second year, I left because I hated Mattoon, so I came to California, and I didn't really know. I've been to California, but I didn't really know about California. You know what I'm saying?
Boy, came straight from
like,
CO to Cali. Hey, yeah, it was different.
It was a lot different, and you know what I mean? It's like it was just a new experience, you know, like the ocean and the warm weather, the women, you know what I mean? It's just a lot going on out here.
Yeah.
And where I'm from,
Oh yeah, you used to.
like, there's not a lot of black people.
Oh
You know
nah.
what I mean?
Yeah.
Especially where I went to high school, there wasn't a lot of black people.
Right.
That boy came out here in shape though. You
I
got
came
that
out here in shape,
all
man.
that elevation in Colorado.
Yeah.
You came down here and he was
I
good.
wanted to hoop, and that's all I wanted to do was hoop.
But you came to Cali a couple times though, right?
Yeah.
Because you went to what, San Diego first?
Yeah. So before I went to JUCO, I went to a place called La Jolla Prep.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Hey, you was all up and down the United States. You was in Arkansas.
You was doing a tour.
Chuck Smith tour, Charles Smith tour.
I'm blessed.
Yeah.
Because like I feel like I can connect to anybody. You
No.
tell me somewhere you've been, I'm like, yo, I've probably been.
You been there
And
twice.
I've been there twice, and I know how the culture is. You know?
And I know the back roads.
I know the background. You know what I mean?
You tell me where you been. I've been there twice.
I've
No
been there
GPS.
You know what I mean? And so like that's the thing. Like I feel like I can connect to anybody. You put me in any room, I'm good.
Ooh, I like that. That's powerful.
I'm fine.
You ain't been to O Block.
I've been to O Block. I've been to O Block, brother.
Stop it.
Nah. But yeah, man, it's just like I've been everywhere, and it's a blessing because, like I said, I feel like I can go in any room and talk to any person.
That's dope.
Great hood, like
Yeah.
my parents did a great job of just putting me in places
Right.
where I need to adapt.
Right,
You know
right.
what I'm saying? Even if that was playing on basketball teams where kids were less fortunate.
Right,
You know what I
right,
mean?
right.
Where
Yeah.
it was in the hood or Chicago. I played basketball
Wow.
all summer in Chicago, the south side of Chicago.
Wow.
Which is crazy. I'm like,
Wow.
I was asking my dad, like, why do you have me here?
Yeah.
I'm like, what am I doing here? I'm like, I'm not nowhere near these dudes. Like,
Toughen up, son.
Exactly. He was like, yo, I'm gonna put you here. You gonna
That's what's up.
learn.
Yeah.
And so I think that was what really made me to who I am. Where I'm just like, yo, bro, I'm good. Like anywhere you put me, I can survive.
Right.
You know what I mean? And so yeah, so I was in San Diego before Mattoon at this fake JUCO or this
Fake?
prep school. Fake
Fake?
prep school. Yes, it
I was in
wasn't
a
real.
fake school.
It wasn't
We
real.
was fake and
I
roll.
Literally.
Fake A's, fake B's.
It was everything. It wasn't
Fake A's, fake B's.
We can race to the
Y'all
whole.
doing real homework.
Anyway,
It wasn't a real prep school. It
Was it even a
live.
real class?
you stayed up late
Right.
for no reason.
I left before the class to start because I figured out it wasn't real.
That boy was trying to cram in for finals.
Yeah, he had us in the house. He had us in his house with no food. No
It was late
water,
night
bro.
studying. Nigga was cheating. Hey, cheating for fake.
Cheating for nothing. He was over there cheating for nothing.
Look, it was a house. He had us all in this one house with no food, just hooping, bro.
Y'all was hooping y'all life out.
Hey,
Hooping to get a scholarship.
hey. So dinner was hoop.
Then it was hoop. You want some food? You better hoop.
Right.
You better hoop.
You know what I'm
Eating
saying? So yeah, that's
dollar
how-
menu wear.
Right.
Let me see you hoop.
Let me see. You want to? Hey, you want to eat tonight?
You
Right.
better hoop.
Right.
Look,
Goodness, you been through
You
it.
was hooping your little heart out,
I was
huh?
hooping my heart out, bro.
Boy.
I just wanted a scholarship, bro.
Yeah.
And I ended up getting one of them JUCOs. And so yeah, I left Mattoon and I came back to San Diego, and that's where I met this guy.
What school?
Miracosta College.
Maricosta College.
You know what I'm
What's
saying?
y'all mascot?
Spartans,
Spartans,
man.
baby.
Oh man.
And
All right.
look, so the coach was like all of me. He's like, yo, he's like, we got a squad this year. He's like, I love your game. Yeah. Half the people he recruited didn't come. So it wasn't. I didn't really care. I was like, bro, I just want to play, and that's all.
And
I
he
wanted
was in
to do.
San Diego.
Right. I was in.
How did they get you though? What was your why did you choose Maricosta?
I sent my tapes out because I was like, I'm transferring. I'm not staying in this little ass town because this town is trash. And the coach hated me. He did not like me for some reason. I think it's because who my pops was.
Right.
And so he just didn't like me. And I was like, all right, well, bro, if that's how you feel, that's how
Right.
you feel. So
Right.
I was like, I'm gonna bounce. I'm gonna hoop. And so my pops was sending my tape out, and Conahan, the coach of Costa, found
Yeah.
it. And he was like, God, I love your game. Come through. Like, what's up? Come through. Yeah. He's like, God,
I love everything you stand for.
right. He's like, yeah, man. Gave me the whole recruit trip. And yeah, so I was like, bro, I love it out here. I mean, I love
Sure
the
you
beach. And
All he did was take you to the beach and he was good.
I went to the beach myself. I just loved the camp. I was
Pat
like,
Conahan gave him one California burrito and he was sold.
So, after that, I was in California.
A Cali burrito.
Cali burrito. And so, yeah, man. So he was like, yo, he's like, just come, man. Like, we're gonna do good things. We're gonna do good things. So I pulled up. You know what I'm saying? I packed my shit. got to Cali.
They gave you the best apartment on the whole team.
They did. They gave
Damn.
me the best apartment.
Yeah.
They gave me
Boy had a master bedroom.
Fully furnished.
Fully furnished.
We didn't have to buy no furniture, huh?
No furniture.
I did have to buy furniture, but Kevin bought that shit.
Yeah.
That boy.
Kevo.
But yeah. So, yeah, I came through. I was a starting PG.
Tell him about that open gym.
First open gym.
Sheesh.
Oh, this was when you first met him?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is how y'all met.
This
This is the glue.
This is the glue on this side. You
Right.
know
Okay.
what I'm saying? This is
Yeah.
about 2013, 14, something like that.
So, my first open gym, Conahan's bragging me, talking about me and shit, like, this is the guy. And so I'm hooping, I'm doing my thing, cooking it, you know what I'm saying? Cooking in open gym, because
Bro.
I worked out all summer, I was ready to play. And I see Cam, you know, skinny, tall, dark-skinned dude, you know, super, super athletic. I could tell he could play a little bit, you know what I mean? I was like, yeah, Scott, you got something in him. You got something in him where I know he can do something. And so he's looking at me.
Check him, Cam. Check him, Cam.
Bro.
Hey, he's scoping you, letting you know.
Me. I see him scoping me. I'm just like, all right, well, we got a wing. You know what I'm saying? I got a nice little wing on the side. Like, we can run the floor and be athletic. And so I had my boy Jeff, and I had some guards. So I was just like, he just kept staring at me. I'm just like, he's like, where you from?
We pressed you.
Bro.
He came with me,
Hey, that's what I'm. Hey,
So after we got done, he's like, where you from? I was like, Colorado. He's like, oh, okay.
that explains it.
That explains it.
Right, that
Bro.
explains it. He was like, I thought you was from LA. I was
Yeah.
like, nah, bro, I'm not.
Oh, you said that?
Yeah, bro.
He's like,
This dude came in the gym. He was loud. He was talking.
Oh, yeah.
He
Pop
was
that down.
trying to run everything. He was tatted up.
Pipe that down.
Like, the dude Conahan said, he was like, yo, this is your squad. So
Oh, so he came in confident.
Bro,
so I'm coming here like, yo, this is my shit. I'm running this shit, period. Like, I'm here to take
And I was like, in my head, I'm like, this dude gotta be from LA or something.
yeah.
From the hood.
The vibes.
Somewhere LA. Yeah. And I was like, I wasn't feeling it at all.
Don't say nothing
this
to
dude
him.
talking too much. He trying to do too much. He trying to be my friend too much.
I was like, because, mind you, I'm like, there wasn't a lot of, like, we had a decent amount of black guys on the team, you know what I'm saying? But it's a difference, like, I don't even say black guys. We had a lot of black guys on the team. We had a lot of diversity on the team. But it was just people I can always tell who is someone who is like me, pretty much.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Who has that type of vibe. You know what I mean? Like I can spot them out from a mile away. I spotted Trey out. You know what I'm saying? All my closest friends, they're all kind of in some way like me. You know what I mean? Very chill, very confident, and you know what I'm saying? So I got that vibe from him. I was like, yo, what's up with this dude, man? He wasn't messing with it.
I was not messing with this dude at all, man.
And it's okay, you know what I'm saying? Because most alpha males or males in general don't want to talk to people.
And plus, he was the new guy. You know
Right.
what I mean?
Right.
I'm not,
Yeah.
And he was like, he was the new guy. He was tatted up.
Yeah.
He could hoop.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, handsome dude.
Right.
So I'm like, man,
Yeah.
I'm not trying to
Yeah.
befriend this dude right
Yeah.
here. He
Can't-
come to my state,
Right.
my city.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He
Hey.
talking all loud and stuff. I'm like,
Hey,
yo,
Cam called me that night. Said, "Hey, we got a new one." I said, "Hey."
he got a new one, and he has our last name.
Cam called me that night. He said, "Hey, we got a new one.
We got a new one.
New
fresh
one.
off the plane.
Goes by the name of Charles Smith." I said, "Hey." Hey, no way." That's it. And we hung up. And then Cam handled the rest.
And so look, I was literally hanging out with my boy Kev for the most of the time, which is okay. Kev was a good dude, but in my mind, I was like, this dude is like me. I don't know how, but I know he's like me.
You wanted to be a friend.
Right. I
wanted
was
to be a
like,
friend.
and like, I'm not the type of guy to go out and seek friends, but I'm like, I'm gonna be living here for a year. I gotta have somebody that's just like me. You know what I'm saying?
Bro.
So I'm like, if I'm gonna be here, I need somebody like me. And so I would try every time, like,
Bro.
what's up, bro? Like, what you
This dude was trying to hug me, put his arms around me.
Oh,
And you know, I'm not going for all that touchy
contract. You know, he had his hat low.
Had my hat
you know,
low.
His California way.
Bro.
His California
We went to the
swag.
beach as a team, so we had a team bonding event at the beach, right?
This is where it really.
The whole team was vibing. And me and my roommate Jawan from Temecula. He was cool with me because he was from Temecula, right down the way.
Right.
The whole team was vibing, and me and Jawan had our towels off to the side while everybody else,
What they boy sharing?
while everybody else was partying. And I was like, only reason why I'm over here because I don't want Chuck talking to me, and I don't want to be his friend.
I don't know why. I ain't do nothing. All I did was pull out.
That's all he did was come to the school, and I was like, man.
He felt threatened.
I felt threatened. That's what it was. I'm like, it was like.
It's okay. Because, you know what I'm saying, it's really okay to feel threatened because most males, when they see another male that's kind of like them or somewhat attractive or somewhat handsome, they feel threatened. And that's the truth.
That's true.
That's the truth.
It was like, yo, man, he's finna be at all the parties. He finna take all the females.
Yeah.
So tell him, when did we start coming around as friends? Like,
it was after that day at the beach. So I was like, yo, bro, like, what's good with you? He's like, nah, you too loud. I'm like,
he pressed you.
He's like, nah, you gotta be smooth. And so I was like,
I had to teach him.
Let him know.
He was like, yo, you're way too loud.
This dude, hey,
Cam, you said that?
Bro, yes.
I
used to tell him that.
He said you're way too loud. I was like, what you mean I'm too loud?
That's real.
Nah, you gotta settle down. And he was like, I'm chill, but like when I'm around people that I'm comfortable with, I'm very.
Bro, he was so excited.
So I'm like, I was very loud. He's like, yo, just relax. He's like, yo, what's good, Cam? You want?
That sounds like a movie.
Right,
Bro, he thought. Let me tell you, we went to a party at SDSU, right? Oh my gosh.
This is like the first time we went out.
This is the first time we went out. We went to a party at SDSU. We was in San Diego. It was nighttime somewhere. We was walking down the street, right? And we was like 4 of us, and there was some females across the street.
Wait, before he says this, mind you, I had just come from Mattoon, Illinois. I was with a dude.
I don't know what happened in Illinois.
Dudes who was from New York, from Chicago, from the East Coast, very loud people.
Was watching Chief Keef videos on his spare time. But anyway, we walking down the street, and mind you, he used to wear his hat like this. This dude,
I still do too.
like,
don't play
Kitty puts his hat to his.
Don't play me. Turn your hat a little bit more.
Look, we gonna put up a screenshot of a picture of this guy in 2014 wearing his hat to the side.
Can you turn your hat?
So mind you, Chuck used to wear his hat like this, right? Straight off the plane from Colorado.
Oh, what up,
So
boy?
anyway, we walking down the street, San Diego SDSU, right?
Can you turn your hat?
And Chuck was wearing his hat just like this. I already didn't want him to wear his
Hey,
hat.
Chuck, you wear your hat like that.
No, I did not. Turn it more.
Anybody watching this that knows Chuck knows he wears his hat to the side, right here.
Chuck.
I never wore my hat like that.
Chuck, you wore your hat like that, bro.
Right.
When I first met you, bro.
Look, that's how I wear my
Okay, that right there, yeah.
That's how I wear my, no, see?
Anyway, let me continue my story.
Because I never wore my hat
He's
to the side like that.
He's the king of Old Bay snapbacks. Old Bay snapbacks, he is the king.
Stop it. Obey.
Let's not sit here and act like Obey wasn't popping at the time.
It was popping. I'm saying you the king.
So yeah, I definitely had an Obey snapback.
But anyway,
That boy put his glasses.
Right, because he tried to play me. Second of all, no, I never wore my hat to the side.
Okay,
like
he wasn't T.I. He wasn't T.I. wearing his hat to the side.
I'm crying.
He started wearing his hat like that too after a while.
Oh.
That's the funny thing. But,
Bro, I was wearing fitted caps in 2014.
He was wearing fitted caps in the back.
Stop it.
Anyway, so back to my story. We walking down the street, SDSU, right? He got his hat to the back. He loud. There's some females across the street. I don't know what this dude. I don't know if he thought he was in Drumline or Stomp the Yard.
Stop it.
This dude thought he was at the yard at Howard. But this dude yells across the street. He goes, yo, Shorty. I immediately turn around.
He rolled up my window. He's like, yo, what the fuck?
I said, bro, what the fuck? I said, what are you doing?
I looked at him and said, what's wrong?
I said, first of all, those are white girls. You can't be doing that. And we in SDSU at like around sorority houses.
I'm crying. I'm crying.
I said, this dude said, yo, Shorty.
Just like that, huh?
Firstly, he rolled up my window. It's like, yo, you can't do that.
Anybody knows?
I'm crying.
Look, you can't be doing that. This is not ATL.
Okay. Like I said, I came out a little aggressive. I learned though, I pick up on everything. Everywhere I go, I pick up something. You know what I'm saying? Whether that's like being, you just know your surroundings.
I'm not his mother, son.
That's hilarious.
It was very funny. So after that, we went out a couple times, and he was like, you know what?
I started to open up.
He opened up. He's a shy guy. And he, like I said, he felt threatened. You know,
Damn, you gotta give me that.
Why you gotta say it like that?
He kept saying I felt threatened. Like, dang.
You know what I'm saying?
You just a cool dude.
Right.
I'm used to being the man around town, and you just come in, like, me and him was running the town.
Right.
And then, left wing came out of nowhere.
Right.
Space.
I really did come out of nowhere.
Right. So,
And so, you know what I mean? And then after that, it was like, he's like, you're not so bad. I was like, thank you, brother.
He
like that.
He came out kind of cool,
I was
man.
like, bro, I'm not that type of guy. You know what I'm saying? I'm real chill dude. I'm very loyal to my friends. If anybody knows me, I'm very, very loyal.
Facts.
You know what I mean?
He's very I commend this dude right here. This is one of the most loyal guys I have ever met in my entire life.
You know what I mean? And so I think that we picked up on that too, because these two are very loyal to me too.
Whenever this dude gets faded, that's his favorite thing to talk about.
Hey, y'all know the line.
Whenever this dude starts drinking, that's his favorite thing to talk about.
I'm the guy in the group.
Hey, I love you guys.
I love you, bro. I love you, bro. Yeah, bro. Like that's his MO.
That's hilarious.
I'm that guy.
Well, we love you, man. That's what it is.
So y'all met the way in Maricosta.
Right.
Way in Maricosta.
And so after that, we're playing, you know what I'm saying? We're hooping, and so we have a tournament.
Oh gosh.
Now this is how we about to turn it into how we all met, how we became, you know what I'm saying, a little group.
So I'm gonna explain this story because
your side.
Yeah, I'm gonna explain my side. But it's
I was vouching.
You was vouching for me?
I was hyping him up.
So he was like, bro, he's like, we're about to go to this tournament and we about to play my homie. And we went to school together, we grew up together. He's like, you gonna like him. I was like, what's his name? He's like, Braxton. I was like, oh, show me his Instagram.
Ask about me.
So show me dude with a box top.
Hey, that's when I had the high top.
He had the high top.
Hey, I was one of the first one to start the high.
He definitely was.
Hey, I low key.
Him and Brandon.
Mike, you remember the high top?
I remember. Brandon Jennings was rocking the high top fade. He had the
highest of high too.
The highest of high top fades. His name was. I was like, yo. He's like, yeah. He's like, yo. He get all the girls.
I was hyping Brax up.
Bro, when I tell you, he was like, bro. He's like, you get girls.
I had to put my guy on.
This dude, Braxton gets girls. I was like, come on, man. He was like,
I don't want to hear that.
Talking about his other homie Khalil. He's like, yo, these two get girls, son. He's like, I was like, all right, whatever, man. He was like, yeah, bro. He's like, he's that guy. He's this. He can hoop. He can bounce. He can dunk. So we get to the tournament. He was like, oh, there he is. So I see him.
Because they were playing. Your team.
Oh yeah, I remember. He was on the bench. Yeah, I remember.
They played before us.
I remember.
Scout, and he was like, there we go. And he was dunking in the warm-up. So I'm like, this is who you're talking about. I literally said that. I was
he wasn't impressed.
I was like,
weak.
you better look at this. I'm like, I was talking mad shit. And I was like, bro, this is the guy you're talking about? Right. Are you kidding me?
Right.
And I was like,
that's comedy.
Like, bro, he's that guy.
He's that guy.
I'm telling you, like, he's really that guy. I was like, whatever, man. So we go back, we play in the tournament. He's like, another game, another day passes. He's like, bro, I want you to meet Brax. Like,
we staying in the same hotel, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
For some reason, our teams, we went to two different schools. We staying in the same hotel.
He's like, yo, I want you to meet Brax. He's like, go to his room. I'm like, no, man, I don't want to meet this. Like, what?
Bro, they did not want to meet each other.
I'm like, I don't know. He's like, just go up there. He's like, come on with me, just come with me. I'm like, bro, I'm not going with you. Like, I don't want to meet him. Period. Like, I don't want to meet this dude.
No way.
And Brax was the same way. He was like, I don't want to meet him. Like, I'll bring him to my room.
They was both acting crazy.
Yeah, so he was like, just come on. So Cam was like, I was like, all right, man, whatever. So we get there, get to his room.
Mind you, Braxton's sitting in the room like a kingpin. It's like
dark, like this.
Bro. It's like one light on in the room.
One like this.
He's sitting on the computer chair, not looking at a computer.
Like just chilling.
Just chilling.
I'm like, yo, who is this dude?
Like pondering.
Right.
You know
So I'm like, oh my god, like
that's hilarious.
Mind you, I could have got jumped. You know what I'm saying? It could have been set.
It could have been a setup.
Hey.
You know
Wait till you hear the other side.
Right. So he's sitting there, and Camry's like, yo, this is my boy Chuck, this is my boy Brax.
I was so hopeful. I was waiting for it to pop off.
I think we dapped each other up and we didn't even look at each other.
Bro, they did. It was like weird.
It was really awkward at first when we met each other. It was just like
that's hilarious.
It was really like it was like
a threat.
It was like a threat. It was
Marley and them judged me too.
Right.
Because he on a different team.
Right. It was like I'm not messing with this dude.
Bro, it was so weird in that hotel room.
We just chilling, and we go to the gas station. We leave the hotel, we walk to the gas station, and we chopping it up. We're still not really like it's starting to open up a little bit.
Yeah.
But it wasn't. Still
and I'm just sitting there hopeful that everybody,
right.
you know,
like it's cool.
Right.
We ended up leaving. It was cool, whatever. So we met each other, and then we played. I think did we play them?
I think
we
played one more time at Maricosta.
We played them.
We
played them. We played them 3 times, 2 times that year. So the first time we played them, they beat us every time. It was terrible. But
P-Mar, stand up. P-Mar comments.
You're not even finna get into that.
Yeah. Excuse me.
I think we started getting cool. It was like after the game one time. I think it was like at our place. Yeah. Like, hey, you better.
We was going out at the time. We was really cool. We was like, yo, club.
Yeah,
and
Chuck became cool,
like, real cool. And we had actually got pretty popping on Twitter at the time too.
We started going viral.
Yeah, and so we got popping on Twitter, and we was like, and we was going to the club in LA. That's when I fell in love with LA. So we was going to the club. I was like, we played them that night.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, yo, you want to go to the club with us? He was like, when you going? And he was like, I was like, I think we're going this weekend. You want to pull up? He's like, yeah, I'm down or whatever. So we pulled up to the club together. And I seen him in the club, how he acted. I was like, oh!
You see what was going on?
Yeah.
I
You
was
see what was
like,
going on?
Yeah.
oh, he was right.
Yeah.
You see what was going on?
Yeah.
Oh, he is that guy. I said, oh.
Yeah, you see what was going on?
I said, oh.
I had to protect homeland. You know what I mean?
That's funny.
I saw how they interacted, and I was just like, oh, this is how it is out here. I was like, this is how it goes down out here. Because, one, we skipped the line because we had all...
Oh yeah, we hosted it.
We hosted it.
Yeah.
So we skipped the line at the club. We hosted it, and we all went in. And
We was yeah.
Yeah.
What was he? 21?
We was 21.
Were we?
21.
Were we?
Yeah.
You sure?
I don't think it was.
Either were 20 or 21. That club.
It was somewhere
18
around
up.
there. I think
Yeah,
It was 18 and up.
I
Yeah.
think I was 19 or 20.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the club had asked us to host. They were like, "Yo, if you post this on your
That's
profile,
funny. That's funny.
post
Think
on
about
your
it.
profile,
That's
we'll
funny. Think
let
about
y'all in for free. Just
And you had
right. We'll tell people.
just tell people to come and you'll get it for free.
So
Yeah.
we all posted on our profile, and we told people to come, and we all pulled up.
Pulled up.
And we got in there first. We skipped the line. We felt like them guys, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, oh, these dudes is like that. So then, after that, it was like, okay, I'll rock with bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And he rocked with me. He saw we was all like kind of the same dudes, you know what I mean? And so then after that, we just started kicking it. And I had a party at my apartment.
Oh
I
yeah.
hosted a party at my apartment.
Yeah.
And I invited Brax, and I invited his other homie Khalil. And
Shout out Khalil, man.
Yeah, shout out Khalil.
Shout out Khalil.
You know what I'm saying? And so and then we had that party, and we invited all the girls. You know what I'm saying?
We had a good time.
Yeah, Oceanside
The whole
game.
city, my little ass apartment. We was in there dumping like.
Hey, that was a great party,
dumping,
though.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Your fault.
And so
Mm-hmm.
yeah, and then I was like, we all like really like not to toot my own horn. We all kind of good looking, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
No homo, like we're all good looking guys, you know what I mean? So let's take a flick.
Yeah.
Took a flick.
Went viral.
Viral.
And that's the funny thing about that picture is like everybody, it went so viral that people thought it was like staged and all this stuff. But I'm like, we were so involved in so many things in the party, and somebody had a camera and just said, "Yo, turn around."
Yeah.
And we just turned around and flicked up,
And this is like,
and that was the end of it.
Yeah. Hey, Mike, I gotta send you this pic so you could post it like during this video.
Right.
Like
this pic is before.
it went viral
I'm
as
talking about
heck.
Viral.
Tumblr, Twitter, Facebook. They had it in South Africa.
Yeah.
Like everywhere. This
It was crazy. It was like me, him. It was us three, and then our homie Khalil.
Like right around the
It was like when I had the flat top, it just went viral for some reason. It was crazy. But I gotta send you it so you can show him. This was wild.
To this day, people like, "Oh, you're from that picture."
Yeah.
And so
I thought you guys. Sorry to cut you off. I thought you guys were all related. I think
See,
just
See, that's what people think.
That's what people think.
Everybody-
just because of the last name and how often, like when I first started following Brax, how often I would see you guys on
Yeah.
the page.
We got away
I
with
thought
so
you
much
guys were
stuff.
cousins or brothers. or
Right,
something.
and we would tell people
we all
that.
had the same. And it
Yeah, we would
was
tell
crazy.
people, yeah.
Yeah, we all had the same last name, and we were just like, yo,
Like a
this is
coincidence.
what- Yeah, and so then after that, that picture, we just became super tight, man. I
Yeah.
was just hooping. Me and Brax became super tight. We was hooping.
Yeah, y'all got real close. Like that summer, y'all started going to hoop together, going out more. I think I came back to Marietta.
Yeah, you had left a little bit.
I didn't leave the state, but I think I was out of San Diego.
Yeah.
San Diego. So me and Brax was really kicking it.
Right.
Just hooping because that's what we was just on.
Yeah, I remember that. Them
Hoop,
pictures.
hoop.
I was
And so then, and then we just like we created this group chat. We was like the Smiths.
That's what it was called at first. It was just us three, the
it was
Smiths.
the Smiths,
Yeah.
And then
We just talked in it, whatever.
Yeah, and then we just like.
Oh, Khalil was in it too, though. Khalil was in it too for a little while. Yeah.
We had Khalil in it, and then he just kind of just dropped off.
Right.
Yeah.
And then we just stayed in contact. Because I had left San Diego, I had went to Howard, and so
Oh yeah.
yeah, when I went to Howard to go hoop, Brax was in San Diego. Cam had went to.
I was ATL. I was in Atlanta.
Oh yeah, you did.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Then I moved to Lake Charles.
Lake Charles.
Yeah, Louisiana.
Right.
Yeah.
And so we were all kind of separated, and we just stayed in contact, man. It was just like we we knew each other.
Even
like,
at that point though, we were already like the best of friends.
Right.
Like before we had left the state and split up, we were already solidified as a group.
We were super close.
You know what I mean?
We were super close.
And then
each other,
and we forgot to mention, I actually met Trey. So Trey came to visit you in Oceanside like for a weekend or something. And I met Trey. We went out to eat, whatever. But at that time, we only spoke and shared a few words.
Right.
But
Trey was very quiet too.
Right. Trey was very quiet. Trey's a very quiet dude. Yeah.
All my homies, they're kind of the same way. Right. Just like, yo. Like,
this is Trey's chair right here. But
Trey came out and he met Kim. And
shout out Trey Free. Yes, sir.
Clock in fitness.
And he just, and the thing was, I never thought we would all like be cool with each other at one point in life, but it ended up happening. So we just kept in contact. They came out to see me at Howard, bro.
Boy,
so dope.
Yeah, it was cool. I love Howard. Shout out HU.
Shout out Howard, man.
Hey,
Alpha Kappa Alpha, man.
Alpha Kappa. We how it go? How it go?
Alpha Kappa Alpha.
Hey.
We what is it?
Oh, yeah.
What is it? How's it go?
I forget how it goes.
It changed their life. They seen
Yeah, I love Howard. Shout out HU, man.
I wish I would have went to an HBCU, man. Like,
yeah, not for real. I really wish I would have.
Yeah, it was super dope. They came out and see me, and I was like, I knew then. I've been known that they were my guys, but when they came to see me, I was just like, bro, that's a different type of love. You know what I'm saying? So then, after I graduated, and you know, we're still. He just had his son. During that time he told us he's having his son. So
when I came out there, 2016. Yeah.
Just he's about to have his baby, and so man. And then after that, I mean, we've just been best friends ever since.
Yes, sir.
Cool,
ever since,
bro.
man.
Like, everybody thinks we're brothers, and I do consider them my brothers. Like
facts. I always tell people, man. People always ask me like, who do you want in your wedding? And it's these two for sure. And Trey. Them three right there solidified and my little brother, but you know what I'm saying? I already got my guys right here, man. You know.
And so then I introduced him to Trey, because we decided we were going to Rolling Loud. Was it 2 years ago? A year ago. Last year.
Yeah, that's the first time. No. First time I met Trey was when y'all pulled up to my Drew League game.
First time he
that's right.
It was like 2018 or something like that. But I didn't really meet him that much. It was just like, what's up? I had Carson with me.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah. Carson with him, and so he met Carson.
I knew how y'all met. You and
it was real quick, but
super subtle.
the real was Miami.
Right.
Yeah.
And so
that's kind of crazy.
That's crazy.
That's only 2019.
That was your first time with Trey, like
that. Right. Yeah. You too, though, right?
Yeah. Well, yeah.
You too.
Yeah, me too, actually.
Hanging out with Trey.
Yeah.
And so Trey, like I said, me and Trey been best friends from high school. You know, same story. I didn't like him. He didn't like me.
Dang.
You know what I'm saying?
Shout out
Kenneth. He was just like, he was super quiet, and he was friends with this dude named Guy, and we just became cool in one class. Like, we was just chilling in this class, and we was talking about girls. And we ended up figuring out, like, yo, we both really like girls. Like, it was like,
I hope
so. We're right. You know what I'm saying?
I hope.
Stop it.
There's nothing wrong if you don't like girls.
There's nothing wrong, though. Yeah, there's nothing wrong.
Stop it.
Let's be honest here. But yeah, we just had a similar love and appreciation for women. And so we bonded over that.
Boy, it sounds like some scientists.
Breaking it down.
Right, you know what I'm saying? Like, what?
I'm very thorough when I speak, man.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying? So and we started hanging out in that summer, and we became super close. Like super, super close. I mean, my family knows Trey. They think Trey is literally my brother, and everybody knows Trey is with me. You know what I'm saying? Or I'm with Trey. And so, so then after I told him, I was like, yo, I'm going to Rolling Loud with Braxton Camry, because he knew them already. And he was like, you trying to come? He was like, yeah, bro, let's link, let's do it. So we formed a group chat and called it and Rolling Loud.
Rolling Loud.
His homie Alua, and went to Miami.
And the rest was history, man.
And the rest is history. Then, dude, we all became super close after that. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
And we went viral again.
Yep.
Not to toot our own horns. You know what I'm saying? Not to brag, but it was super dope. We went viral again off a little video.
Should have made an R&B album after that, but it's cool.
Yeah, man. So and then we just and now we're here. You know what I'm saying?
Here.
We're all homies. And
And now we preparing to go snowboard next month for my birthday. Somehow, some way we gonna go snowboarding because I've never been, man. So
Yeah, man. So that's our story, man. That's
That's
how we
how we
got
met.
here, and that's how we were.
And now it's 2021,
Now we're
and
2021,
and the president is crazy, and
Get that guy out of there, huh?
COVID is rampant, and they got a new strain in the UK, and they stormed the Capitol, and barely died. And,
Hey, that was the topic. Capitol. The Capitol. What?
Bro.
What was going on?
bro.
What was going on? Like, that's not even right. That's not even like.
And the fact that somebody tried to compare it to the Black Panther storming the Capitol way back then, that's not even.
I have a problem with this. It's just like everybody, you have your own beliefs. Everybody has their own beliefs, and you're gonna believe in something. You're gonna be Republican or Democrat or whatever you are. You know what I'm saying? But we're all in the same place. We're all in America. Why is it that we have to be so separated on two different sides of the spectrum?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's how it's always gonna be, though. I feel like
because of him.
Exactly. And it's
It's always-
It's because of him. It's all because of him.
We never had this issue with George Bush.
Right. No
You know,
matter what
any
you
other
were
president,
before.
Right. It's just like either you're Republican or you're Democrat.
Right.
Now it's just like,
I just had deja vu.
you know what I'm saying? Now it's just like you're either super Republican and you're racist.
Yeah.
And it shouldn't be like that, bro. Like everybody has their different beliefs. You know?
And that's fine.
And that's fine.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying, and mind you, I would proudly say I'm a Democrat.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it shouldn't be the way that it is right now.
Yeah.
Where we're so divided and we can't even speak to each other because
Yeah.
of what we believe in. And
Right.
Yeah.
mind you, this dude, I hate this man.
Yeah.
Like, he's separated so much that we think that Republicans are racist.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Which
Right,
is
right.
wrong.
That's
I'm
wrong,
like,
yeah.
At the end of the day, it's wrong, bro.
Yeah.
We shouldn't be in this position where we're thinking like this.
Right.
You know, we should be, especially in this climate where we're already having to be in the house, we're already in a pandemic.
Yeah.
You're going to have people storm the Capitol
Yeah.
because you lost an election.
Yeah.
Because you're an idiot.
And my whole thing is, they knew, like, they were prepared for every single BLM protest.
Exactly.
How can they say they weren't prepared for
yeah.
storm a government official building?
They knew it. They said
You know what I mean? Like, they had.
Yeah, because I've seen a video of people, the cops being like this. Like, come on, come on.
The Capitol, and it's the Capitol, bro.
Yeah, it's the Capitol, and it was like,
DC.
it was like some mall cops.
Right.
It was some mall cops.
And mind you, I lived in DC for 3 years of my life.
Oh, shut up,
Every
yeah,
time
shut up,
I
it's
go
you.
to DC, the Capitol is filled with security.
Bro,
why is it that day that there's
The
no
lady,
security?
whatever
Yeah.
that lady was that got shot in her car
Yeah.
for driving around the White House, died just for driving around the White
Right.
House or whatever. And you mean to tell me these people are going into the Capitol?
There's no way.
It just doesn't make any sense. And I
Yeah.
hate, and people are going all day long about how, oh, you guys aren't making any fuss about,
Right.
you know, the people doing this with BLM
Right.
and all this, and now you want to fuss up. But I'm like, if I'm being completely honest with y'all, black people can't do nothing without.
There's nothing we can't.
There's nothing.
Literally, bro.
There's nothing
I
that they
tell
can do.
that
we can
that's
do.
even a greater conversation. Let's
Right.
talk about how hard it is.
I honestly
a
feel
black
like
man
black
in
people
today's-
paved the way
there's no
for
doubt.
others to protest at
There's
this
no
point.
doubt. Let's talk about how hard it is being a black man in America, or a black woman in America.
Yeah,
You know
even
what I'm
that,
saying?
yeah.
Because black women have it just as hard.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? And let's I've been stopped by the police. Mind you, I'm nowhere near from the hood.
Yeah.
Nowhere near from it. I was raised by two parents in a great household.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We all were. We
Yeah,
were all
facts.
raised by great people. You know what I'm saying? But the fact that I've been stopped, I can't even count how many times I've been stopped.
Yeah.
How many times I've been asked, do I have drugs? Do I
Right.
have this? Do I have that?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Do you have a weapon in your car, or have you been drinking?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's crazy how hard it, and me and my mom had this conversation so many times too, like, white people just don't know what we go through.
Right.
Like, you have to teach
They'll just
Carson.
never know.
You, like,
They'll just
how many
never
times
know.
is it, like, growing up, you have to have the talk with your
Yeah,
kids.
yeah.
It's crazy that we have to have this conversation that you have to tell Carson, hey, this is what you do when you get stopped.
Right, that's
You know what I'm
tough.
saying?
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy to think about?
Yeah.
Like, how we've all had to learn what to do. Oh, keep your hands on the steering wheel.
Mhm.
Oh, don't be polite.
Mhm.
Don't say nothing too crazy. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? And like I said, I graduated college.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I got a
Mhm.
degree.
Yeah.
Very educated men. We're all very
It don't mean
educated
nothing
people.
to
It
them.
doesn't mean nothing to them.
And
Right.
that's my thing.
And
Like,
I think that's why it's sad, because
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, at the end of the day, we're not wanted here.
Yeah.
And it's sad, but that we literally are the culture.
Right.
You think about
Yeah.
it, anything that is popping right now is
it's because of black people.
Think about
point
that.
blank. Period.
We're not wanted here, but they want to be us.
Right.
Yeah, so, and you can
To be honest.
you can say anything you want, but this country doesn't go around without black people.
It don't.
And I love all people.
All people, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And that's the thing. We don't have any issue with anybody, but people have issues with us.
Best friends that are white.
Yeah.
But it's the problem is that we're not getting treated the same way
Yeah.
as everybody else, and we're tired.
Yeah.
It's almost just like a complete slap in the face with everything. You know what I mean? Like, it's like we protest, and then all these crazy people protest,
Right.
but somehow they're justifying their craziness.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
And somehow it's always, it's our right to protest and storm the Capitol because it's our building, it's for the people.
Right.
But it was our right to protest in the streets for a man that died.
Yeah.
No reason.
And we weren't causing any issues.
Any issue.
We're just marching down the street.
Double standard
But you got the National Guard
on all
It's
of
like-
it.
and cops beating up people. Like what? For no reason. Because we're protesting for somebody who.
It hurts and it's sad, and I'm just like, bro, at what point are we gonna grow? You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Like, at what point are we gonna get past this shit? Like,
Will we ever? I don't
will
think
we
so.
ever get past
I don't
this
think it'll ever be the same.
Yeah.
Especially with COVID going on, I think the world and the way we operate as an entire nation, I don't think it's gonna be the same moving forward.
No.
Just
No way.
even with having COVID alone, I don't think
Yeah.
it's gonna be the same
No.
moving forward.
Eventually, I think
It's gonna have to,
we'll
we're
get
just gonna
out
have
of
to
this,
adapt.
but we're gonna have to adapt. But it's just, like I said, it's sad, man, that we're in this climate and that we're in this time where, like I said, like we have to worry about our lives. And mind you, like all three of us and Mike and Carson, like we're all good people.
Yeah.
You know, but at the same time, they see me, they see tattoos, they
Yeah.
see, you know what I'm saying, they see you, they see,
Yeah.
I see you see dark skin, they just see the color of it.
Right.
See you as a token.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I've been a
And
token black guy
right,
for so long.
right.
Yeah.
And I'm done being
It's
that.
sad because it's just like I said, we make the world go round. You
Right.
think about anything that's
Sports,
hot,
music, dances,
Yeah.
fashion,
Anything.
hairstyles.
the coach, and
Everything.
I'm not gonna sit here and downplay. Like I said, I have a lot of white friends, and I love them.
I love my
Yeah,
people, man. I love all my people.
I love all people, and that's
Mhm.
the thing. I think also why we bonded as people too is because we all see humans as humans. You know what I'm saying? We see people as people. We don't see color. We don't see race.
That one's good. Yeah.
That one.
Federalist?
That one, the Federalist is real good.
Yeah.
That is. That's my first time.
Yeah.
Little too sweet right here?
This one's too sweet.
Yeah, it's
I'm
okay,
gonna drink it,
Yeah, anyway. Yeah. We're going to drink it anyways.
Right.
It don't matter.
I'm gonna sip up anyway.
Pour up.
But yeah, I just think that's why we're all cool. Is
Yeah.
we see people as people. And I
Exactly.
think
That's how it should be, but I don't think that's how it ever be.
No.
And honestly, go ahead. You was about to say something?
No, go ahead.
Honestly, I'm gonna be real. I think if Donald Trump would have shut his mouth during his presidency, I honestly think he would have got elected again.
No one
Probably
I honestly think he would have got elected
No
again
one
if he
said-
would have just did his presidency and
Because
kept it going.
that's what I'm
But
saying.
he had to run his mouth so much
Just
that
be
his
ignorant,
people started
huh?
turning
Right.
against him.
his
And I
morals
honestly thought he
were
would have got
all
elected.
good. His morals, and that's what I'm saying. I'm like, bro, like, I'm gonna hold Biden accountable. He has a lot of
He
shit.
has to, yeah. And Kamala,
Nobody's
yeah.
perfect though.
Yeah.
No, nobody's perfect. But at the end of the day,
Glass.
we just
Yeah, there you go. It's a wine. It's a wine.
Bro, it's like my fifth glass.
Yeah, keep pouring. Keep pouring. Hey, Chuck over there on a second.
Right, you've been talking so much.
Hey, you been talking though.
Yeah,
You been
I
speaking.
Take like 3 shots.
You been speaking.
I took like 4 shots.
Hey.
2 glasses right here.
Alright.
Yeah. Nah, I feel you on that, bro.
I just think like I said, if he wasn't too crazy,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
If he
If
would've
he was
been
just a
smart.
leader, if he's just a
Yeah,
leader,
yeah.
He would have got reelected.
He got reelected.
He would've-
But I would have, like I said, I would have
Yeah.
voted for him, but he would have got reelected. Like,
Yeah.
George Bush got reelected. I mean, you know what I'm saying? It's just like people. There's presidents who have done bad, but they were leaders. You know what I'm saying? They were presidents. They were professional, and that's my problem with him. He was never professional about anything. he
My
did.
thing is, I tweeted this the other day.
Wait. Shout out your Twitter.
Follow me on Twitter _man_5
He's had the same Twitter
_man_5 on Twitter, man.
Okay, go ahead. Tell me your tweet.
Tell me. So I basically was thinking about this the other day. Our generation now, when we start to have kids or when they get of age and they start to learn about what happened, because they're going to learn about what happened in 2020.
Yeah,
They're gonna learn about that.
We're in the history books.
Right. So how is somebody who voted for Donald Trump going to be able to say that he was a great president to their kids. How are they going to be able to look back and tell their kids, like, I voted for this man when he's caused so much divide in this country alone? And I'm just thinking to myself, like, how are they going to be able to tell their kids that? Like, they voted for this man, and what happened in 2020 alone was half of because of this man. The divide that we have now is because of this man.
Right.
So that was just something that, like, really hit home with me, you know, as far as when we get older and we have our kids and they're learning history like that. That's just, how does that sit right with you? You know what I mean? It doesn't at all. It doesn't at all.
Yeah.
And I respect, you know what I'm saying? And granted, they're probably going to say, oh, well, he had policies and taxes and all this stuff. But at the end of the day, it's about simple, basic human rights.
Yeah.
Basic human rights. That's what it's about at the end of the day. You know what I mean? That's what it's about at the end of the day. And he's all about, you know, his money and his taxes and his business, whatever.
That's why people like him, though, because he's a businessman. Which is, I'll give him that. Yeah, he's a businessman. So, you know, more of the people who have money like him. Right. But, yeah, when it comes to morals...
just human basic principles alone. This dude is crazy.
Yeah, I don't.
And it's sad.
Yeah, it's sad.
It's truly sad that, like I said, we're in this climate.
But hey, he tells everybody, you know what I'm saying? He's brought the biggest crowds.
Yeah.
He's got the biggest crowds.
That man just be
talking.
Before.
I've got the numbers.
Hey.
I've got the numbers. That's what you know. You know it.
He be talking just like that.
I got the numbers.
Hey, he be talking just like that. But hey,
it's fake news.
So 2020 as a whole, how, like, I'm gonna go to each of y'all. Like, we can start with Chuck first. Yeah. 2020, just to sum it up, how was it for you? Like, was it more pros or was it more cons? What was it?
I'll say it's more cons, but
more cons. Okay.
The pros were really good.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? It's just like I feel like I grew as a person.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and you explore, like, especially now with quarantine. I ended up moving by myself, which was a great idea because you explore, you find yourself.
Right.
And like your 20s is kind of like you're still finding yourself. You know who you are.
Oh yeah, for sure.
You know who you are, but you're finding yourself.
Yeah. And
I feel like that was the greatest thing. Like, I found, like, my passion and what I want to do as a career in acting, which is great. And you know what I mean. And I feel like it was definitely been hard because you're just like, yo, we're in this predicament. We're seeing our people get slaughtered. We're in the house constantly when we're going out and able to be social. But at the same time, like, it's been a lot of growth as me. Like, I've been doing a lot of self-evaluation, like insecurities that I've had for a long time that don't matter. You know what I'm saying? And you figure out, like, yo, like, this really doesn't. Why am I like
worried about it?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Even with like something like public speaking, I had the hardest time in public speaking because I was just like, yo, like, I don't know what to say.
Right.
You know what I mean? And I don't know if I talk to people, they're gonna believe me, or if I know what I'm talking about. And so it's just like things like that where I've been figuring out myself. I'm just like, bro, this does not matter to me. Like, this shit doesn't matter. Like, at the end of the day, like, I'm human. And everybody has these things that they go through every day. And so I think that was the biggest thing for me, was just like figuring out my insecurities, and then also figuring out who I am as a person and what I want to do as a career, and where I want to go with my career, and you know what I mean? And so, I feel like it's definitely been a lot of cons. Like, I've had problems with depression. You know, because it's real, especially during this time. It's definitely real.
Not many people are gonna admit that.
No, and then
or even.
I definitely have my ups and downs where I'm like, fuck, what am I doing?
Yeah, facts.
I'm pursuing a career that is so hard, and the two careers I've ever pursued were going to the NBA and being an actor. I'm like,
both of them
careers are like literally impossible.
Right.
But at the same time, it's just like, I'm such a big dreamer.
Yeah.
So I was just like, these things, I love the journey. Like, wherever this shit takes me, I'm happy. I'm
okay with it.
Wherever basketball took me to all these places, and look where I'm at now.
Exactly.
Look how I've been acting right now.
Right.
I have no idea.
Right, when you first started hooping.
Years I would ever be acting.
Right.
Trying to be an actor.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Or I would have never met y'all. You know what I mean? It's just like,
pick up that wine glass, bro. That was good. Man, late. But yeah, I feel you.
But yeah, it's just like, the journey is what is important, bro. And I think
that's what it's all about.
It's what it's all about.
Yeah.
I think if you put the importance in the journey, you'll enjoy life more.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, it's hard. It's
Yeah.
easy to look at the future and like what you want.
Yeah.
But when you look back, all the times that we had
Yeah.
are the best times of my life.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? All the times that high school and basketball, those are the best times of my life. And so I think that's what's important.
Right.
And I think that's what I love about 2020 is that it made me realize that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Cam, pros and
Man.
cons. 2020.
2020, bro, I gotta be real. 2020 was probably the hardest year for me mentally I have ever had in my entire life, because I deal with a lot of anxiety just as it is.
Yeah.
For whatever reason, I have a lot of anxiety attacks, and I think the way 2020 happened, it just amped that even more. So for me, in January, started off good. I went to London. I was modeling and doing all that.
January of 2020.
2020.
Okay.
Right.
So this is pre-COVID.
So this is pre-COVID.
Okay.
Can we say a shout out to my boy? Because the boy got an ASOS deal.
Oh yeah, that boy in
Just
ASOS.
started modeling in
ASOS.com.
ASOS.com. Check me out on all
You
over
know
the
how
website.
tough that is?
Right.
Yeah, that's big.
My dog.
That's
Right.
big.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's big. And he just started.
And it just started.
Just
Any-
started modeling and got an ASOS.
Shout out DT Model Management out of LA. But anyway, so yeah, man, I deal with a lot of anxiety just growing up as it is. I would have anxiety attacks, and 2020 was probably the hardest year for me mentally that I've ever had, as far as just anxiety and everything. Just simply because after I came back from London, I was prepared to go back and prepared to do more things like that and more gigs.
Yeah.
It just didn't happen because of COVID.
When did you get back? Cause you say you went January. When did you get back?
I went to London the end of January, and I got back like the first week of February.
Okay.
Pretty much. And I was, set to go back and start, building
Working
partnership
again.
with him.
Yeah.
But it didn't happen because of COVID, obviously.
Right.
And so me already dealing with anxiety as it is, everything just started spiraling, just out of control with my mental. For once, I caught COVID in June, so I wasn't able to work out.
Right.
I lost a lot of weight. I started to get down on myself.
Yeah.
And then when I tried to get back in the gym, it wasn't happening because I would just I just couldn't work out. Like I had no appetite. COVID, my symptoms were just crazy. I was lightheaded and everything.
Right.
And so 2020 for me was it was a lot of cons, and I had to honestly get closer to God. Like I went back to Houston and probably about a month ago, and I was already having anxiety attacks, just as it is. And I literally went into my mom's room and I said, "Mom, can we pray right now?" That's what I used to do when I was little. I said, "Mom, can we pray right now?" Because, I'm a wholehearted believer in God. You know what I mean? Like, I don't go to church every Sunday, but I believe in God. I would believe in the Holy Spirit, and I believe in demons that can, latch on.
Right.
So I
Facts.
went into her room, and we sat there, and we prayed, and I cried my eyes out. I literally sat there and cried my eyes out.
Yeah.
Because I had these spirits over me. You know what I mean? I just let in because I was thinking all this negativity. I wasn't moving.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I had lost my ways with God, but thankfully we prayed about it, and I started journaling, and that's also credit to you. You preached that
Appreciate
a lot.
that.
No, for real. You preached that a lot in the past couple months.
Yeah.
And I said, you know what? Braxton's been preaching a lot about this journal. Let me go ahead and pick it up. So I started writing a little bit. You know what I mean? Started getting into my devotional. And slowly but surely, as I started getting closer back with God, it started turning around with me,
That's
man.
dope.
And I encourage anybody, if you're having any type of mental issues, anxiety, please talk to someone about it.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because you don't want it to spiral out of control. I literally laid in my bed countless nights, sweating, headaches, not knowing what to say, feeling like I didn't know what was going on. But the moment I went and talked to my mom about it, it started to just become clear, and I started to let it out, and she gave me these affirmations, and I started writing.
That's real.
And everything just started turning around. Even though COVID was going on, everything just started turning around. So when I tell y'all that journal is something that you need to keep around, it doesn't matter what it is. You don't have to write anything.
Right.
Write anything down. Write anything down. You know what I mean?
Gotta start somewhere.
If you had a good day, write it down.
Right.
So
Facts.
thankfully, I got a new journal. Shout out to my girl, man. She got a journal, got my name on it, and I'm writing it. You know what I mean? But kudos to this guy right here. He's the one that kind of put it on me to get a new journal, get me back on my devotionals. But at the end of the day, man, you gotta have God in your heart somehow. You gotta have God in your heart somehow.
That's love. That's
but
dope.
The pros, you know what I mean? I got my modeling contract. You know what I'm saying? It's started to pick up a little bit. You know what I mean?
Signed.
Getting back in the gym. So man, we right there, and I've learned to And I've learned to control what you can control.
Oh man, hey, that's crazy.
Control what you can control and do it the best way you can.
That's all you can do.
That's really crazy because I actually jotted that down. I was wanting to talk about that. Control what you can control in 2021.
Exactly.
Because 2020 we couldn't control COVID. I mean that happened. I mean, cause y'all already know. For me, I was like, oh, this is a hoax.
Right.
I was like, this is a hoax.
Yeah.
Like, nah, this
no vaccine.
No vaccine. This 5G.
No vaccine.
I'm still no
Yeah,
vaccine.
no vaccine.
But I mean,
Can I ask you, is the reason why no vaccine because of black people's problems from being vaccinated with like prior sicknesses?
It's too soon to have a vaccine out. It's only been a year.
For me, for vaccines, I mean, I've never gotten the flu shot. Mm-hmm. I mean, I've always been good, and I mean, I don't know. I just can't trust a government that is allowing all this to happen to us.
Right.
You know what I mean? So.
And the only reason I ask that is because I'm on the fence.
Yeah.
I'm vaccine, but I'm like no vaccine.
Yeah.
Because I'm the same way. I'm just like, bro, I don't trust these guys.
Mm-hmm.
These guys don't have my best interest for me.
Right.
You know what I mean? I'm like, they haven't since we started this shit.
Right.
You know what I mean? But at the same time, I'm also pro science because I'm like, I feel like there's no other way out of this.
Right.
You know, without trying to do the vaccine and being at home, you know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, we're making steps, but then we're going backwards because there's no structure in this right now.
Right.
Like, people are still traveling.
Yeah.
Which I get it. It's low ticket prices, travel.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
But be careful
Booked.
at the same time. But I'm saying, while you're traveling, you don't know if you can get it.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah, true. You
So,
can't. Yeah, it's
tough to say.
It's tough to
so
get.
That's
Yeah.
why I asked. I was like, "Are y'all pro-vaccine?" But I feel like the only way to do it is if we do vaccines and we just shut things down and people just get vaccinated and then we can go back to our lives. But I'm also agreeing with you guys because we don't know what the government is trying to do.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You never know.
Right.
And it's just an unknown theory. But I feel like at some point we do have to trust.
Yeah.
You know.
I don't know. Hey, I saw your glass and I wanted to toast.
Hey, you wanted it. I'll give it to you.
Wait, but can I ask you, Brax, how was your 2020? Because I feel like there's no this without...
There's no.
Explain this. Explain this. I know you've probably explained it before.
Yeah, I'll explain it again.
And you explain it to us
there's
again.
There's no mic, there's no this, there's no... You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I feel like, bro, you've done so much growing during this time.
I love it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You brought the brand out. And when you said it, and he was like, the dude, bro asked us, he was like, yo, what you think about this name?
Yeah.
We didn't really pay attention, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, y'all didn't.
Hey, what was the name you had said
Stop
first?
it. Smoothest.
And
Yeah.
so we didn't really pay attention, but
y'all didn't.
So, like, this is so dope, bro.
Yeah.
That I feel like this is I don't know if this is your calling, but I think it is your calling.
Yeah.
You know, to host podcasts and to do, to connect with people. I just feel like this is what you're supposed to be doing. And I just want to know what your 2020 was like because
at what point
so
did you
much growth,
right?
Yeah.
Because we know you,
right?
Yeah.
We talk to you every day.
Right.
Yeah, y'all do.
You know what I'm saying?
Y'all do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He like, nah,
You didn't want to.
Yeah.
I don't want a model.
Yeah.
We got
I'm like,
a
bro, take
fine
pictures.
fashion model right here.
Bro's been talented at a lot of things.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He's a very talented guy. And to come up with this podcast, to come up with this brand is very tough.
Yeah.
You know
I just want to know, because like I said, we know you.
Right.
Yeah.
So I want to know at what point, at what time did it come into your head? You know what I mean? Because you tell us everything for the most
pretty
part.
much, yeah.
Yeah, you tell us everything, for the most part. So
Yeah.
I guess we want to know just where that turning point came. You know what I mean?
Hey, that's tough. That's a good question, though.
Yeah.
I mean, because I didn't think of this right into COVID, but I did see a lot of tweets, because we on Twitter, Instagram. I did see a lot of stuff about if you don't come out with nothing through quarantine, then you ain't do nothing. So I kind of took that to heart. I didn't really tell anybody, but I took that to heart. It was that's a good point. That's a valid point. I'm sitting in the house and damn, I got to do something. But then it just was because over quarantine, I was like I said in the intro to KRSN radio, I was saying I invested in a lot of black businesses. I probably spent Man, I was probably spending like $1 to $2K,
Right.
like supporting people, like whether it was candles, whether it was clothing, whatever it was I was supporting just because like I felt like I had to do something to support. You know what I'm saying? So it was that. Then I was like, you know, like people are, and then like the main thing was spending more time with Carson. So I was like, I work a 9 to 5 right now, which is fine, which is cool. I work a 9 to 5, but like when I'm working at 9 to 5, you know, like I can't spend time with my son, and that's really all I want to do. Like I want to be a dad. Like, you know, I want to spend time with my son, teach him things, you know, hang out with him, whatever it may be, take him to the park, you know, whatever it is. So I'm like, how can I do that better? Like, how can I spend more time with them? So I thought about it, I was like, dang, okay, like people making these clothing lines, and like not a knock to these people, but a lot of these a lot of clothing lines I saw like are pretty simple, are very simple, and like maybe not thought into it, and that's not a knock to them at all. I'm not knocking anybody. That's just what I came up with. Mm-hmm. This is my thought process, not a knock to them. But I'm like, dang, okay, like, and then like when I wear stuff, you know, maybe I mean I'm not the fastest trender or whatever. You know, whatever I wear, I'm not a fashionista, but people ask like, oh, what is that? What is that? Right. So I'm like, okay, like, why not create my own stuff?
People respect you.
Yeah, right? People respect me. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So it's like, okay, like, let me come up with a clothing line. You know, people are making money off this. Then I hit y'all like, hey, smoothest. Nigga, I was happy as I was like, bro, I literally thought this day of, I was like, smoothest.
He was like, yeah, bro.
I was like, bro, I hit the group chat. I was like, bro, hey, what y'all think about this? I made an Instagram. I made everything. Because people call me smooth, cool, whatever it is. Yeah, cool, whatever it is. So I was like, smoothest. Because it was different. I was like, oh, yeah, this is tough. And then, like, you know, like, then I talked to somebody, and then they laughed at it. And I was like, dang, I was kind of hurt about it. Yeah. I was like, dang. So, like, they just made me dig deep. And ever since then, I was like, dang, like, you know, it's really true. Like, we can come up with anything. Like, if we really dig deep, and think about it and take your time on something, it really can be like unbelievable. So now I came up with this, like it makes sense. KRSN, like, you know, and then people call it Carson, like, nah, it's KRSN. But even though it came from him, it's still KRSN. It's KRSN. And it stands for him, but it's not that, because it's an empire. So like when people tell me like, where do you see yourself in 10 years? I see myself, it's a building in DTLA. Deep downtown Florida, whatever it is, it's a building.
That way,
it's not. It's more than just clothing.
That way,
you know what I'm saying? So it's KRSN Radio.
It's
KRSN the clothing brand.
And if you're not with it, you better get with it.
Get with it at some point. So it's like
the production is high.
Yeah.
The value of this and what it stands for is high.
Exactly.
And I think the meaning alone is hot. Like, bro, when you have something that
Knowledge Radiates Success Network.
When you have something that means something, it's very hard to take it off track.
Exactly.
Right? It's very hard.
Exactly.
And I told him, I was like, bro, you put in time. You thought about it. I'm like, it's not something you just threw it out there.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And then
it's setting in you, huh?
It's setting in. When you think about it, that's all the key components, bro. That's all the pieces to the puzzle.
Yes.
It's Knowledge Radiates Success Network. The more you know, that's gonna bring in more around you.
Period.
Success, and that's gonna enable you to network.
Exactly.
It's simple.
And I told him, I was like, bro, not only are you doing a clothing brand, you're doing something that you can literally do forever.
It's more than clothes. That's what I'm saying.
It's more than clothing.
It's more than clothing.
It's more than clothes. It's more, and I was like, bro, this can last forever. Because like you said, you're doing a podcast. You're doing this. You're doing that.
It's everything.
You're connecting with
you
people.
Put it on clothes.
And when you think about it, life is all about connection.
Exactly, it is.
I
thought about that.
It's all about connection.
I thought about that.
Human to human connection that's all life is about.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Yeah,
exactly. And we got more to come. It's more to come in 2021. Like, I haven't released it yet, but it's a couple more things to come.
And don't tell me.
I'm not gonna tell you.
I'm gonna be surprised.
I'm gonna tell you.
Surprised with all this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
More to come.
Yeah.
Boom, 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 bring the bomb. I was surprised with this, but don't tell me. You know what I'm saying? Stay prayed up and keep that vision. Keep writing in that journal, man.
Exactly.
For real.
Exactly.
So let me ask you, bro. How's the support been?
That's
a good question.
I got a few friends that, you know, the sweater I got on is a friend of mine. I got a few friends that, like, they do brands, and you talk to them, and even like to some of the stuff I'm doing, like you you think like the people that really, really rock with you is gonna absolutely support, and they don't, and then you meet a stranger that give you crazy support. You know, so how's the support been?
That's a great question because I was kind of like there'll be people that be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna get one, and it's not about the money with me. Like I said, like I've told people this, like we talked about in the beginning of this podcast, like support is free. Like a share means everything to me, a comment means everything, a like means everything to me, and like I mean, with the algorithm these days, I mean I don't expect everybody to see it, but like at some point, like like share, like okay, I see him, okay, yeah, that's everything. Like I don't care if you buy it, like the money. It's not about the money. It's just about the support, like we said. But yeah, I mean, it's been surprising. I mean, I've seen some people that I think that will support, but hasn't supported yet, and that's okay. Like I'm not gonna call them out on it, but I'm gonna just think back in my head, like okay, mental note, you haven't supported, but if you got something, I'm gonna still support. I kind of said this on Twitter the other day, like I'm gonna still support because that's in my nature. Like I want to support. I want to see you do great. If you have something, I'm gonna support. I'm gonna repost it however I can. If I don't got the money right now, I'm gonna share it. If it's a clothing line, if it's a podcast, I'm gonna share it right now. But I mean, it's been surprising, I'll tell you that. But I mean, everybody who's supporting, they supposed to support, and that's how it's supposed to go. And at some point, I know you ain't support, but you're gonna catch on sometime, and that's gonna be okay.
Exactly.
And that's gonna be okay.
That's how it's always been, bro.
Exactly.
It's always been like that. I can say my whole life, I'm like, bro, at some point, you might not like me at some point, but you're gonna like me eventually.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? You're gonna catch on to what I'm on, because I know what I stand for, and I know what I'm about. You know what I mean?
And you know what you bring to the table.
Exactly, and I know what I bring to the table. So at some point, that's why I always say, like, I wouldn't even say we're like late bloomers, because we're not late bloomers, but I feel like eventually people see what we're about.
Right.
Because I think people see us and they're like, oh well. I've had people tell me this where they see us and they think like, oh, they're about pictures and they're about themselves, and I'm like, and people talk about you guys, and I'm like, bro, if you honestly take the time to get to know this person, he's probably the most genuine person you'll ever meet in your life.
Right.
I'm like, looks are very deceiving, bro.
Right, they are.
You don't know how a person. I'm like, even with Braxton or with you, I'm like, bro, people. Excuse me. I'm sorry.
Hold on, little bro. Hold on, buddy. Boom, 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 boom. Drop the bomb.
Yeah.
Keep going.
But yeah, I just feel like people see us as one way.
Yeah,
And
definitely.
if you watch this podcast, you will see we have a lot of substance.
A lot of substance and a lot to talk about and a lot of character.
A lot of character, man.
And what's cool is, like, I put up on one of my friends, because a couple of people who ordered hoodies, I did drop offs, and every hoodie I did personalized notes, and I carried with them, and they liked it. And even the hats, I did all these hats that you see displayed. I did personalized notes. Yes. I just explained it, because each color, I looked up the color, Knowledge Radiated Success Network. I looked at the color, and I wrote something, and then everybody got that message. And I put up on one of my friends, and dropped up the hoodie, and she said she watched the whole thing. And the first podcast was like 1:30, and it meant a lot to me, because like, I know not a lot of people, it starts small, not a lot of people small. It's hard to get people to watch, like, especially, even this one is going to be probably 2 hours, and not a lot of people are going to watch it, but some people are, and it's going to resonate with them. Even what you were talking about, when you was talking, it meant a lot to me, because you was talking about how you was going through something, and somebody who's watching going to go through the same thing, and they going to feel something. They probably going to go buy a journal, and they going to talk, and it's going to help them. So it's good, man. I don't care if 5 people watching or 1 person watching. It's going to, at some point, it's going to hit somebody, and it doesn't matter. So that's what it's all about. That's really what it's all about. And a lot of these podcasts that we watch, we talk about podcasts we watch. We share, like, hey, go watch this one. Hey, go watch this one. And we talk about the good ones that talk about good stuff. But there are a lot of podcasts that are on top that talk about, like, nothing. Talk about stuff that don't even matter. Like, I seen, like, on Twitter, like, No Jumper was talking about, no diss to No Jumper. Even if they see this, they probably won't, but who cares? But they was talking about OT Genesis, like, arguing with the co-host. Like, that doesn't matter. Let's talk about stuff that matters. And that's what she told me when I dropped off the hoodie to her. She was like, like it's good that we conversate and we converse and talk about stuff that actually matters. Because we're talking about stuff like Beyonce got pregnant and Beyonce is great and it's okay that she got pregnant. But let's talk about the stuff that matters that's gonna help us in our mental.
Yeah, man.
And
that's
what matters.
Thing that happened in 2020 for me is protect your mental.
Right.
Because I was and I hate to go off on this personal thing.
Y'all keep going.
I was so involved in the gym but now I realize none of that matters if your mental health is not in check.
Right.
None of that absolutely matters because at the end of the day, all that is gonna fade.
Right.
All that is gonna fade. But only thing that matters is if you have God and you have that mental strength to get through anything, man. That's why you need to be in tune with yourself. And it's taken, it took me getting COVID, me, switching my jobs, you know what I'm saying, not getting booked, going through a pandemic to realize that. But now that I realize that, that's all that matters, bro. Yeah. Is what's going on up in here. Right. It's all that's going on up in here, man. So, now that we got a little intermission, the host went to the bathroom with his son. You know what I'm saying? Boom, 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 boom. I don't even know what to say, but we're going to keep it rolling, man. We're going to keep it rolling.
Hey, man, this is great. Shout out Mike, man.
Shout out Mike back there behind the camera, man. We gonna.
Great,
I got to follow this guy on the gram, man. He's from Dago. Shout out Dago.
High quality production.
Shout out Dago, man.
High quality production. Yeah, man, this is great. I'm just
great. Happy to be here with y'all, man. Literally my brothers.
It's very hard to. I'm just happy to be in 2021.
2021. Happy to be alive. A lot of people have lost their lives in 2020.
I wasn't expecting.
A lot of people lost family members in 2020. 2020, I think, was the year for just everybody. You know what I'm saying? I honestly, I wish I could just delete that year.
I'm not counting that shit.
You know what I'm saying? I don't even want to count when my birthday hits next year. I want to stay. The age I am. You know what I'm saying? When my birthday hits.
I'm still 25.
Put that on the job application. Like, look. I was alive during 2020, son. I'm a year younger than you think.
I was wondering, should we talk? We haven't spoke about the one thing that everybody wants to talk about.
Wait, what thing?
You know what I'm talking about.
I really don't, dog. I'm like 10 glasses deep in wine.
Shades on.
Do I need shades too?
They want us to talk about the women. You know, the juicy shit.
Man, what about the women, man?
You know what I'm saying?
Listen, bro, listen.
We haven't spoke about.
Can I just say one thing about women real quick before you go?
Say what you gonna say.
If you're a woman and you don't have an OnlyFans account, what are you doing with your life? What are you doing?
Ain't it crazy that 2021?
If you are a woman and you don't have an OnlyFans account, you don't even have to be naked on it.
You could be a millionaire as a woman.
If you do not have an OnlyFans account and you're a woman, I'm mad at you because that's an extra $25,000 a year that you could be having.
See how we not knocking you, bro?
I'm not knocking you. Women need to have an OnlyFans account.
Get your bag if you are a woman.
You could be on there cooking. You could be on there in bathing suits.
What we talking about?
We segued into women
because we haven't spoken. Because everybody always asks us about women.
Yeah, what about
the women real quick, man?
And and I'm like, let's get something because we're gonna talk about everything on here.
Oh, we can.
And you know what I'm saying? And I was like, we need to talk about women.
Yeah.
Because everybody always asks us about it.
Right.
Every time they always ask about it.
Right.
And so we just started talking about how women, if you don't have an OnlyFans account, you should have an OnlyFans account.
You need to have, it's almost mandatory that if you're a woman, you need to have an OnlyFans account. Because when I tell you, I've seen the ridiculous people on Twitter that are buying subscriptions to OnlyFans accounts for no absolute reason. That you don't even have to be naked on there. You don't have to be soliciting sex on there. If you are a woman, you need to have an OnlyFans account. Right, straight up. You could be doing anything. You could be cooking, baking, anything.
But that's me and Mike talked about that last time. That's what OnlyFans was made for.
Right.
Exactly.
Was for people. Was for more famous people to show what they're doing behind the scenes. Right. You can have it. You want it?
Yeah. I need something to cool off
Go
with,
ahead.
bro.
Right.
Nah, but that's what it was for. And then sex workers took it over, which is fine. Get your money how you gonna get it.
That's what I said. I'm always like, yo.
Yeah.
Money.
And I wonder, like, are females like embarrassed to start it or like what's?
I don't know.
You
I mean,
It does.
They have, you know.
It does hurt. I feel like if you're trying to apply to corporate jobs, you
Right.
feel like they do check these things.
Right.
Instagram. Oh, you're a fans. What's on there? You know what I'm saying? Like, it does hurt. But like, this is the perfect time if you want to get some extra money, do it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna knock it.
It's ridiculous how much money these girls are making off OnlyFans.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, do I need to make OnlyFans? Like, dang.
Yeah, you
know
can
what I'm
make some
saying?
money.
Like, what's going on? But you know, that probably wouldn't work with me.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah.
about women, man. What you want to know about women?
How do you feel like? I'm not.
I already know what you're getting into,
Right.
bro.
It's just
Get into it.
Let's get into it because like I love it.
Turn your mic towards your mouth a little bit.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yep, there you go.
I love it because women are using their power. They have so much power. And mind you, I think everybody on this show adore women. I think we appreciate them, we adore them. I know me personally.
Me personally too.
Yes, I think.
Me personally too.
Yes.
What's that personally? Like,
right.
like
that.
yeah.
I think all of us here truly adore women and we love them and we love how they support us. You know what I'm saying?
Especially black women. Shut up. Especially black women. Like that's one thing I want to say too. Like I feel like one of the main things like today is like how black men don't love black women.
Yes, that's a big thing.
And
That's a big thing.
I mean, to really say like, I mean today, like of course you see a lot of like different, you know, interracial couples or like black and Asian, black and white, black and whatever, black and Latina, whatever it may be, black and Blasian. It don't even matter. Shout out to Blasians, yeah, because he Blasian. I mean he white, black, and Japanese. Like, but we love our black women too. You know what I'm saying? So we don't. I mean, I just think it's a lot. I see that a lot on Twitter, like how like they say black men don't like black women, but I can't speak for every. Like my granddad always told me like, I think we was talking one time over there. He was like, we was talking about something. He was like, oh most. He was like, oh wait. He's like, I can't say most because I don't know most.
Right.
He's like, I can't say some because I don't know some.
Right.
But I can only talk about me, like and us and what we love.
They go through so much.
They do.
They go through a lot.
Mhm.
And I think people don't understand how much they go through.
Yeah.
And I think they're not appreciated as much as they
Right.
should be.
Right.
You know what I mean? And they have every reason to be mad.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But at the same time, I think a lot of us black men, the majority of us, do love them.
Yes.
You know,
Definitely. Definitely.
Bro, how can you not love your mom is black?
Yeah. Your mama's black. How can you not?
I get that because I'm like, bro, if you birthed by a black woman, how do you not love a
Yeah.
black woman? And like I said, everybody has their preference on women.
Right.
Everybody's gonna want.
I love all women, all shapes, colors, sizes.
Exactly.
Everybody likes every
I don't care where you from.
If you're
Exactly.
beautiful, you're beautiful.
Exactly.
But at the same time, I don't want y'all to ever think that y'all are not appreciated.
Exactly.
Because
Don't ever think that.
y'all make this motherfucker go round.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
You make this go round.
Exactly.
But yeah, man, I just think. What was that?
I just want to know what only. I want one answer.
Mm-hmm.
What is your number one quality you look for in a female? One answer. I don't.
Answer?
Just one.
Okay.
One answer. Yes.
To be truthfully, honestly,
If you had to pick one,
one quality,
yes.
it has to be personality.
Personality.
Yeah. If we don't, and yes, of course, the looks for sure matter.
That's the first thing.
Right.
So
If
that's
I'm
the
looking
first
at you,
thing that y'all.
I mean, no, that's the first thing you see.
Right.
When people say like, "Oh, personality," you see looks.
Right. If I see you and you look great, bam.
To you,
on
to you, to
Right,
you,
I'm,
to you.
to me, I'm on you. But how long is it gonna last? Because if I see you have no substance, it's not gonna.
It's not gonna last long.
Right.
And you know what I'm saying? And like
It's
I
gonna
said,
be a couple of highs. What you
I'm not
doing?
perfect.
Couple
Right.
highs.
Highs, what you
It's gonna be
doing?
the honeymoon phase.
Honeymoon phase. Exactly.
I'm not perfect, bro. And at this point in my life, like I said, I'm 20. I'm doing what I want to do. I want to live.
You're 20?
Yeah, I'm 26.
Oh, okay, my bad. I was
I'm in
like,
my 20s.
boy, young.
I'm in
That's a
my
fly.
20s.
Boy, drinking wine. He's 20 years old. Come on now.
So, I'm in my 20s, and I want to live my life.
Yeah.
So yes, I definitely
Yeah.
want to date around and see. And I think that's the problem with.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong with. And the problem with our generation is that we think there's something wrong with that.
Yeah, there's
And I
not.
think there's nothing wrong with you trying to figure out what you like.
Because they did that back in the day, but we just didn't know.
It's because
there's no social media.
It's because of social media.
Exactly. It changes everything.
Social media.
Because like nobody knows. You don't know what you truly like until you find it.
You're right.
Imagine dating somebody before Instagram, before cell phones, before Twitter, before Tumblr.
Right.
Just imagine that.
And you had to get to know them.
You had to get to know that person.
Because, like, when you meet somebody now, you kind of low-key know about them. From their tweets, from their posts, from their bio.
Ain't no Bumble.
Yeah.
No, what's the other one?
Tinder.
Tinder.
Yeah.
Ain't none of that. No Hinge.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
it's
facts.
just like, bro, like, it's okay to date.
Right.
And you get to know.
Have to be in a relationship.
And don't be discouraged if you judge by it. Because that's how you get to know somebody.
Right. And I'm like, yo, in your 20s, you don't, like, some people do know. And if you do know what you like at this moment, great for you.
Right.
If you know you want to marry this person, and some people are relationship people, and some people aren't.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Find out what you like.
Right.
And date. There's nothing, and I feel like our generation is so, oh, he doesn't like me, or, oh, he's not talking to me. Like, yo.
Right.
Caught up on the couple goals page.
That's what I love about my parents. Like, they've done such a good job of, like, yo, like, you don't have to be tied down to one person at that time. I'm like, yo, I'm not saying my mom and dad never said go cheat.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, have fun.
Right.
Meet people.
Explore. Go out.
Like, enjoy yourself.
That's what they was doing.
Dude, marriage is real, bro.
Yeah, marriage is real.
You're locked down to one person for the rest of your life. You're locked down to that
Yeah.
person. I only know two happily married people. Like, that's what I know. Like, I know my mom and dad, they've been married for like 36 years.
Ooh,
like,
whoa. Shout out them.
You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Smiths.
Real love to Lamont.
And it's hard. Marriage is hard.
Yeah,
bro.
it is.
And my mom always says, like, yo, it's difficult. It's
Yeah.
not easy.
It's ups and downs.
Exactly. So when you're doing this dating shit, find someone you truly love, you
Yeah.
truly like, you can enjoy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Whether it's black, white, whatever.
Whatever it is.
Whatever you is,
Yeah.
find it.
That's okay, and that's okay.
It's hard.
Yeah.
Marriage is real, and it's
Yeah.
not a thing to play with.
Yeah.
And I feel like in today's age, it's just like, well, people cheat.
Yeah.
Well, and yes, people do cheat.
Right.
But it's like, yo, enjoy yourself.
Yeah.
You don't have to figure out everything right
Yeah.
now. You don't have to do everything right now.
Right.
And I feel like that's how I live my life. I'm like, bro, I'm in my 20s.
Yeah.
I'm gonna find somebody. And
Yeah.
when I do, I'm gonna settle down.
Right. Exactly.
Oh,
Yeah.
man, I'm ready for you to settle down.
And it's like, and from my thought process is like I wanna be good before I settle down with somebody. I don't know if that's bad or wrong or good.
Right.
Cause like some people, like you get with somebody and you build.
Right.
And that's great.
Right.
And that's great. But I think my thought process is like I want to know what I want to do, and I want to be like in it already.
Yes.
And then I like, cause I want to, cause I have,
huge.
yeah, I want to be the,
huge.
I want to have the thought process. Like my thought process is like, man, like I kind of like, I just want to be good. And when we're together, like I want to know what I'm doing.
Right.
And that's my thing.
lane.
Yeah, that's my lane, and I want to be going at it,
Right.
and like you know what I mean. So, but it's different for everybody. Like you know,
And that's why I'm like, I'm not knocking like people who find their love at this age.
Yeah.
It is okay.
Yeah.
But I'm saying we need to, as a generation, we need to stop telling people like this is wrong. Like you shouldn't be doing this at this age. Like yo, you're 20s. You're supposed to have fun.
Yeah.
You're supposed to enjoy. And I'm not saying I'm the rule maker.
Yeah.
But to me, and I'm like, yo, we have our whole lives to get married, and
Right.
eventually, yes, I want to get married and find that person I want to settle down for the rest of my life.
Right.
Like I said, I live in a household where I've seen that.
Right,
But
same.
At the same time, I want to also enjoy myself, and my parents always preach that to me, like, yo, enjoy yourself. Marriage
Right.
is it's forever.
Yeah.
Like you do that shit.
Mhm.
You gotta, right.
Just to segue off what you said, because that was me in my past relationship. You know what I mean? Like how you said you want to be already in your direction.
Yeah.
Know what you're going on. I think for something to be successful, because I've truly lived this, that you have to be so in tune with yourself before you can actually give yourself to somebody else. And I feel like a lot of times people try to look for things that they're missing in themselves and other people. And other people.
Okay.
And it ends up not working out.
Right.
Because that void is just never going to get filled.
Right.
And that was me. You know what I mean? Like I dated this girl. We dated for a while. and I didn't know what I wanted to do.
Right.
All I know I wanted was her.
Right.
And she knew what she wanted to do, and she was set on that path. And for me, it was just playing catch up.
Right.
It was just
Oh.
trying to be on that path with her. But when I started to figure out what I wanted to do for myself, I started to realize I'm going this way.
Right.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
you
and
going
no,
that
and no
way.
shade to her.
No shade,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
No shade to her at all.
Yeah.
But my path and what I want to do is leading me another direction. So
Right.
I think in order to get with somebody else, you can't pour from an empty cup. You have to.
Preach. Hey, keep going. Stop. Keep going.
And it's crazy because
Goodness, you can't pour from an
literally,
empty
bro,
cup.
I have lived through this.
Follow him at Camry Smith at
I
Instagram.com.
have lived
My
through
goodness.
this, bro. And I'm trying to tell y'all for real. You have to completely find yourself and know what you want to do before you can give yourself to somebody else.
Yeah.
Because you're just going to keep selling yourself short.
Yeah.
You're going to try to find everything that you're missing in somebody else, and that somebody else is going to keep doing what they're already doing.
Oh my gosh,
You know what I mean?
tune in Sunday night,
Sunday night,
Sunday
so
mornings.
the moral-
Oh my gosh,
moral of the
this
story
is a sermon.
The moral of the story is, and it happened for me. I found what I wanted to do, and I'm attacking that.
Yeah.
And find somebody, along the
motivate
way
you.
of you doing what you want to do, and y'all can meet up, and y'all can just go at the same time.
And motivate each other.
Exactly. Exactly. That's all it is.
I love
man.
that.
That's all it is.
I love that.
That's how you do it, bro.
I love that. That boy preaching.
I don't know what to say.
Because
I don't
lived
know.
it. I wouldn't be telling
Yeah,
you this
yeah,
if
no.
I didn't live
Say
it.
that quote again.
I'm talking.
Say that quote
You
again.
cannot pour from an empty
The
cup.
cup.
You already have to be filled up before you can give yourself to somebody
I'm
else.
slicing this on the gram and posting. My goodness.
Where am I looking at?
You
Can we
cannot.
just zoom in?
And that's not. And look, let me tell you, that's not to mention you don't even have to have everything going on. You don't even have to have it all figured out.
Yeah, you
but
don't.
if you know what you want to do, if you
my
know what path
gosh.
you want to go down, that's already in the
Who
right
are you?
direction.
Hey, I promise you, next week we're gonna see Camry on stage
Who are you?
preaching.
But if you don't know what you don't want to do with
Who
yourself,
are you?
you do not need to be getting into relationships.
Lord.
You do not need to get. You do not need to be getting into
He
relationships.
knows.
So basically, you gotta love yourself.
Love yourself. Find what you
Understand
wanna do,
yourself.
Understand yourself. And that took me a long time to realize that. You know what I mean?
boy
And
closes
now I
off.
finally realized that. But just love yourself enough to, keep yourself first.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then when you do that, somebody's going to come along the path. Somebody's
Right.
going to meet you there.
Right,
Somebody's
right,
going to meet you there.
Right, and you don't even gotta force it. It's
You
gonna
don't
happen.
have to it's going to happen.
My
How much
goodness.
time we got left, Braxton?
Hey
When do you
man,
wanna end this?
we just talking.
I'm just
I mean, we
talking,
can do
man.
that whenever you are ready. We can
I
do.
almost rolled up my sleeves.
I see that.
Bro.
One more topic I want to talk about
Go ahead.
is this notion where I saw a post saying that women are wanted for their bodies and men are wanted for their money.
It's true. It's true.
That's very
It's
relevant.
true.
That's very
I see
relevant
it
these
every
days.
day.
I want you to answer this too. If you could come over here, because I want everybody to answer this. How do you feel about this? We can go down the line, and you know what I'm saying, because this is a dope topic.
Back
Because
start with
at
that.
Yeah, we
first,
start.
Because I was thinking about it, I was like, damn, it's real because
Yeah.
women are definitely wanted, and you see how much plastic surgery is getting done nowadays, which is not a problem.
Yeah.
Do what you want with your body.
Right.
And you see how women are taking trips, you
Yeah.
know what I'm saying, and men are funding the trips, and men are flying out women, which is
Yeah.
perfectly fine. Do what you want with your money.
Yeah.
But I just want to know what your opinion is on that topic.
Well, I mean, it's a topic. It's a topic for sure. Like topic. Like
see it every day on
yeah,
Instagram.
you see it every day on Instagram. You see it every day on Twitter.
Right.
I mean, it's very valid.
Yeah.
And I mean, in saying that, it's tough, man. Like we can't give in. I feel like we see it every day. Like Camry, like I'm gonna take you for example. Hopefully this, is okay. But like you did your cleanse from social media, right? And that's great because as you were saying, like you look at, you scroll and you scroll and you scroll and you compare yourself to these people. You compare yourself to like like not saying, but like just compare yourself to little baby Drake, like Harden giving people like his homie little baby like a watch. Or like little baby buying his baby mama or whatever a car. They're going places like so. We as much as we say we don't feed into this, we do because we see it every day. Because like my granddad said, like what you think about every day is what you become. So what you see every day is what you're gonna think about. So I'm seeing, you know, Rolls Royces bought this at the same time. Like these girls are seeing this too. So like, okay, like if he don't buy me a Rolls Royce, if he don't take me to Jamaica, like I'm not messing with him. And that's just how it is, and it sucks. But that's just today, so you're right on that. So, and at the same time, like, and then we see all these girls on our Instagram stories, like going places and taking trips, and that's great, good for them. They having fun, and these guys are funding it. Whoever making money, rappers, singers, NBA players, NFL players.
And let's be honest, who's paying?
Who's paying? You're not. They not. The women are not paying a dime out their pocket.
Girls.
Yeah, shout out you. Hey,
shout out to all the independent girls, but let's be real.
Let's be real.
Who's paying?
Let's be real. You got yourself a meal ticket,
right?
And that's cool. But yeah, it's pretty crazy. But like, I mean, I just trying so hard not to feed into it. Right. Just try so hard to stay in my lane and do what I do and stay true to myself.
So, reiterate for me.
So the post was men basically are paying, or they want women's bodies, and women want
their money.
Yeah,
you see it every day. You see it every day. You see it. And you don't even have to quote whatever you're trying to quote. That's exactly what you see every single day. Mm-hmm. And it's no knock to nobody, but you see it every day. I mean, with the way we post on Instagram, with the way guys flaunt money on Instagram, with the way guys are buying, you know, subscriptions to OnlyFans, it's just the way things have changed. And you know what I mean? Like, it's almost like the saying when they say sex sells. Right. Like, I'm not saying nobody's, you know, females are selling their bodies or anything, but sex sells, appeal sells. Yes. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Pretty females are going to get noticed by guys with a lot of money. Because you go to parties and, you know, guys want the prettiest females around. At the end of the day, that's really what it is. I mean, and that's on the girl to, you know, go pursue that man with whatever kind of money he has. That's on her. That's on her motives. That's to her, each his own. And that's on the guy, on his motives, what kind of girls he wants around in his circle. Right. You know what I mean? Right. But at the end of the day, man, like, you can't. Hey, I'm not the one to judge, bro. Do what you gonna do. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't gonna knock you. Get it how you get it. But just know everybody sees it. Mm-hmm. Everybody sees everything. It's nothing's hidden with social media.
At all.
You know what I mean? But yeah, that's it.
Mike, what you think, bro? I definitely want to hear your opinion.
I think it's absolutely true. I think it's absolutely true. A woman will absolutely go for a dude with no looks that has money.
Right.
Yes.
But a man is never gonna date a woman
with no body, no.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
No
exactly.
Features, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Maybe that's just like the male makeup. You know what I'm saying? We need something that's aesthetically pleasing. But absolutely, I agree with that. Men are wanted for their money, and women are absolutely wanted for their looks.
So how do we? My question is, how do we get out of that? How do we go back to? I feel like there is no way to truly get up.
It's tough. It's just
you gotta.
I think it's an individual thing.
Yeah, it is.
I think it's always gonna be the case. I think as a group, men are always gonna be that way.
Right.
I feel like each of us in this room, we're not that shallow. Like you're gonna like a woman for who she is, not necessarily just for what she looks like. And the same with women. Not like as a group, women are like that, but not every woman is just gonna go for the dude with money. You know what I'm saying?
And that goes down to uphold your standards. Keep standards.
Right.
You know what I mean? Stop trying to follow every single music video, every single Instagram post. You know what I'm saying? Uphold standards, bro. Attract what you want around you. Yeah. You want some gold digging hoes, you know, excuse my language. Go get that. If you want a real woman, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. You hold them standards.
Yeah.
Right.
That's all it is.
And I'm not gonna sit here and say like we don't talk about like, yo, when we get this, we get that, we're gonna be on. Like, you know what I'm saying? We men definitely talk about that shit. Mm-hmm. Like we definitely speak about that in a group chat. Like, yo,
and I just want y'all to know we see everything.
You know
everything.
You think you on a solo trip? Nah, shorty.
No. We know. Hey, we know who you with.
Right. You in Cancun, but you not posting none of your female friends.
We know who you with.
But yeah, man, it's just like it's crazy. I really want to get out, and like I feel like as a group we'll all be very successful.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? In whatever we do.
Yeah.
And and we're gonna have those females where they just want us for what we have.
What we have, yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
And that's gonna happen.
And that's okay. And you know what I'm saying? You're gonna have this, but I feel like as men we have to, and men who want more in life, we have to see past that. Too.
Yeah.
But I just, like I said, I wanted to hear you guys' opinions on that.
Yeah.
Because, like I said, we talk about this every day. Like, yo, we get this, we get that.
We doing this,
woman,
yeah.
We're gonna get that woman.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, like,
yeah.
do we really want that woman?
No.
Does she have substance?
Probably not.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's a crazy thing.
It's crazy times right now.
It's so crazy, bro.
It's really crazy times, yeah.
It's just
and what you're talking about is at an all-time high.
Because
we talk about it. I mean, we really see it every day.
Every day, man.
We see it every day. That's all you see on the gram.
It's just like, how is she here? Oh.
How is she here? She's working at Forever 21, but she's in she's in Cancun on it. Yeah, like.
And like I said, we're never hating on y'all.
Yeah, facts. Do what you do.
You know why? Because you're beautiful.
Yeah, you're beautiful. Yeah, use your looks.
Nah, y'all ain't beautiful. Nah, none of y'all ain't beautiful. Go ahead.
Use your looks. Do what you do. But at the same time, man, I just be wondering. I'm just like, bro, when are we gonna get out of this phase?
Yeah,
like, you know
I don't know.
saying? I mean,
I think it starts with the males. I think it starts with the males. You gotta just attract what you want around, bro. If you trying to live a certain lifestyle, that's what you're gonna get, dog.
Yeah.
Like, don't get disappointed when she leave you for the next guy.
Yeah.
That you caught her in the club, you gonna lose her in the club. Like, if that's what you want,
right,
that's what you gonna get.
Yeah, no.
If you don't want no female that's gonna be in every man's section,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Stop searching for females in the club. You know what I'm saying? Go on dates. That's the biggest thing. We need to get back to real dating.
Right.
Real dating.
Right.
That's the biggest thing that we need to get back to. Forget all the Tinder, whatever. Yeah. Real dating. Go on dates. Go talk. Go to dinner. Go to coffee. Yeah. Instead of trying to find, you know what I'm saying, what you're looking for in the club.
Right.
Everybody in the club got a separate agenda.
No,
you know what I mean?
That's very true.
It's very rare that you meet a girl in the club and you know what I'm saying, that's gonna end up your wife, bro.
Yeah.
But I'm just talking, man.
Hey, you speaking facts.
I'm trying to.
You speaking facts. But almost to wrap it up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask one more question for y'all, and I'll ask you first.
Did you want to do the trivia?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna ask one more question to them, and I'll ask Camry first, and then Chuck when he comes back. If you made $5 million, if you found $5 million, or if you made $5 million, like if you left now and you found $5 million in a bag, what would you do with it?
Oh man, it's crazy that you asked this because I look at the lottery a lot of times and I always think what I would do with money. Yeah. And what if I had the money? And the first thing that I would do is I would break my people off. It would be my parents, right, and then it'd be y'all. Okay. For sure. Number one and number two, my parents, my family, and then I definitely make sure to give y'all something. That's always been my MO. Right. With whatever. And it's crazy that you asked that because I always think about this question. If I would just get a certain amount of money, what would I do with it? And it would just be literally just to break my people off so we could all win together.
I'll eat.
But if I had to pick like some type of physical item, it would probably be it'd probably be a house. It's a starter home.
Would you would build one?
I would build a home and just work my way up from there. Okay. But definitely, if I found money like that, it would definitely be my parents, and then y'all are coming second to none for sure. Whatever amount it was. What was the question?
So this is almost to cap it off, and then we're gonna do some trivia. Yeah. If you were to leave right now. And you found like $5 million in the bag. What would you do with it?
Oh, there's no doubt. Same thing as Cam, just family, and then y'all, bro.
Damn, I seen your eyes this whole time.
Bro, this dude got pupils?
I didn't even know you had eyes, bro. You had the.
Should I put back on?
Yeah.
I'm gonna put them on for the outro.
You had the brands, but yeah.
But yeah, it's man, I was thinking about this the other day. I'm like, I literally want to get on just to take care of the people I love.
That's what I'll be thinking about too.
I care about nothing else.
That's what I'll be thinking about.
Literally cashing y'all out and cashing my family out.
Right.
I don't care about nothing else.
Yeah.
Like it's crazy how like I said, it's all about the journey. And when I think about the journey, I'm like, we're traveling together. we're living life together. My family's good. Like, I don't care about nothing else. The fame, all that shit is cool.
I believe in y'all.
It's cool.
I believe in y'all.
I truly do want, all I will care about is literally cashing my family out.
Right.
And then cashing and just watching y'all grow, and then we just build this dynasty, and we're just and we're living. You know what I'm saying? I feel like giving is the best thing. Like, I've listened to so many podcasts and so many people speak, and they say when you get so much money, there's nothing you can do with it.
Right.
The best feeling ever is giving.
Right.
And I'm like, I know for a fact that the best feeling that I'm ever gonna have when I make it is giving back to my family and y'all.
Right.
Like,
Exactly.
There's no doubt in my mind. So
exactly.
There's no question.
No questions asked.
That when I get it, it's just I'm cashing my family out, my people that always stood by me, and then the people, my homies that always stood by me. You know what I'm saying?
I get so excited thinking about us eating. Just, you know what I'm saying? Just our group, just eating, bro. And if I got a chance to make that happen for all of us, I'm definitely gonna do that.
Eating spoon with a fork.
Like,
exactly.
Eating soup with a fork.
Exactly. Whoever makes it first.
That's no cap. That's no cap, man.
I never even used to use no cap.
Okay.
I ain't like it, but I like it now.
I'm
I like it.
I'm
No
using
cap.
it now, so because these viewers need to understand, bro.
No cap. How serious you are, huh?
I'm not just saying this just to say it, bro. Like,
No
I really
cap.
genuinely feel that type way. Like, it's my family, and then it's y'all, because I truly 100%, and I say this all the time, I believe in us, and I believe in y'all to the 1000th degree. I believe in us as a whole, bro.
Yeah.
No matter what y'all want to do, I believe in it.
Right.
Wholeheartedly.
Right.
Wholeheartedly.
Nah, facts. I feel you on that. That's
I think that's what it's all about, bro.
He said it's trivia time.
Yeah.
Ready.
Hey. But yeah, it's trivia soon.
Trivia time.
But but yeah, I mean, just real quick, starting with Cam. Shout out your socials, whatever you want to shout out.
Yeah, man. Follow me on Twitter _MAN_5. And then on Instagram, it's Camry Smith, CAMRY and then last name Smith.
Love it.
Yeah.
My Instagram is Charles L. Smith.
There you go.
And then my Twitter is Chuck _Smith with 2 H's. Yeah.
You find one of us, you find all of us. Just put it like that.
Facts, right?
Honestly, facts. Literally.
Facts.
One of us, you find all of us. It's not that difficult, you know?
Nah, we here.
But yeah, man, this is.
Yeah. Hey, man, I appreciate y'all coming on the show. Like I said, man, I wanted to come on here. I really didn't have any topics. I mean, I wrote them down. I mean, I also can see, if y'all see this, I have sticky notes. But honestly, it was genuine. And that's what it's all about. It's easy. It's just a conversation, but the cameras are on.
Right.
And I'm
I
glad.
don't even see them here.
Yeah, I don't even see here. We had a. Hey.
I'm literally talking to the homies.
Yeah.
I'm still nervous.
Exactly.
I'm still nervous.
When he said we're doing a pod, I'm like, bro, it's gonna be so easy.
Right.
Because literally we do this every day. We talk about life. And
Right.
this is all this podcast is about. It's about life. And
Exactly.
Like,
And a lot of people are going to relate to this.
Right.
And I'm glad a lot of people are going to watch too. Because, I mean,
I'm sharing it.
so a lot of people are going to watch, and a lot of people are going to notice, like, you know, that we're talking about good things. Substance.
We didn't talk about.
We more than just, you know, whatever, more than meets the eye.
Right.
So,
we talked about everything. We talked about politics. We talked about being black. We talked about women. We talked about what we want in life. How we met. Like, bro.
Yeah. So it's good. So man, I hope y'all ready. I don't know the answers. I don't know the questions. So
Who got the questions?
Mike got them.
Oh.
So just be ready. Just be ready. Let's get it.
So I asked Brax like what kind of questions he wanted. He said like y'all hoopers, and he said y'all know like stuff from the 90s.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try my best.
Hope y'all know.
Shit.
First question.
Shit.
The 90s were known for dope R&B music and dope R&B groups. Most of these groups obviously sang about sex.
Yeah.
Which R&B group had the hit song titled "Freaking You"?
Jodeci.
Jeez, that was quick. Hey.
Jodeci, baby.
Okay, my bad. Yeah. Hey. Okay, we shooting the gun then. Okay. Okay.
Let's get it.
Let's get it. Was that real quick? Was that a multiple choice type question, or that was just a question?
That was just a question.
Okay.
It's
All right.
gonna be multiple choice.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
Which popular 90s male group had the hit "In My Bed"? Jodeci, Drew Hill, Boys.
Dang, can we hear all the? Hey, if we shooting like that, then we can shoot.
Alright, I'll go to basketball.
God.
My bad, man.
Cam up 2-0.
Not even giving him his chance. I was trying to listen out. I knew the answer.
Right.
My fault.
All right. Jeff Hornacek was a reliable shooting guard who helped the Jazz reach 2 NBA Finals in the 90s.
Mm-hmm.
But what team did he begin with?
The Grizzlies. No.
Oh,
What's his name?
wait.
Jeff Hornacek.
Wait. Is this a multiple choice?
No, it's not.
Okay. Go ahead, Chuck.
He started with the Jazz?
No. He went to the Finals twice
With the Jazz, but he didn't start with
on
it.
John Stockton, but what team did he start with?
Okay.
That's tough.
Go ahead, Chuck. I got my answer.
Jeff Hornacek. The Bulls? Damn. Or the Timberwolves?
Jeff Hornacek.
Go ahead, dog.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That
Jeff Hornacek.
I just know him from the Jazz. That's all I know him from.
I don't even know him at all.
Jeff Hornacek. Let's go with the. Yeah.
That's a great question.
Yeah, that's a great question because I'm just guessing here, and let's go with the. You said Jazz. He went from the West to the East. Yeah, Cam. You was born in Houston. He was in Denver. Not the Rockets. Not the Lakers, but not the Clippers, but the.
Stop. You don't know. That's how I know you don't know.
Damn, bro.
He good at it though.
I'm good at guessing.
He's good at it.
Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. What's your favorite team? Warriors. Dang.
Give an answer you don't know. It's okay if you don't know.
You said the Bulls?
Yeah.
5,
You don't
4.
know. This is a very hard
3.
question.
Trailblazers.
That's what I was gonna guess. Either
I don't
two.
know.
Phoenix Suns.
Wow.
Suns.
I really didn't know
I
that.
didn't
I
know that
only
either.
know that because I used to collect basketball cards as a kid.
So he was drafted by the Trailblazers? Wow.
No, he's drafted by the Suns, right?
Or Suns, I'm sorry. Suns.
Okay.
Wow, that was a good question.
Yeah, that was a great question.
Another
Because I only know him from the Jazz.
Yeah, me too.
Basketball question. Which NBA team sent 4 players to the All-Star game in 2015?
The Pistons.
The Warriors.
Oh, Thunder.
Thunder.
No.
Really?
Oh. Atlanta Hawks.
Atlanta Hawks.
Let's go.
Can you name the player?
Joe Johnson.
Teague.
Teague.
Teague. Horford.
Horford. And
Carl Corver.
no.
Corver.
Was he?
Yes.
Was
And
it-
hair. Lakers. What's the name of the Lakers now?
No. Oh, the
Schroeder? was
Schroeder.
No,
Schroeder.
no, it wasn't
Not Schroeder?
No.
Was it?
It's not
wasn't
Johnson?
Nope.
So we have Corver,
Al
Teague.
Horford, Jeff Teague, Kyle Corver. You need one more. He's on the West Coast now.
He's an all-star?
Nah.
Big,
Well, he was an All-Star in 2015.
big man or guard.
Like a 3. Plays in the West now.
On the Hawks in 2015.
Hawks.
It wasn't, what's his name?
Damn.
Oh, no, he plays on the East anyway.
Paul Millsap.
Paul Millsap.
Whoa.
Wait,
Denver Nuggets.
they all went to the...
Yeah, they
Yes,
did. I remember
they
that.
did.
I remember that. They had that one
Is that a
year.
record?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably so.
They were number 1 in the East like all year.
Yeah, they were cooking.
What?
They were cooking everybody.
And the Miami still beat them, huh?
Yep.
I remember that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
me too.
In 2015?
And
Yeah.
Teague was on that. Not Teague, but Schroeder was on that team, huh?
Yeah, Schroeder was backup.
Yeah. Goodness.
I didn't know that.
All right, we'll go back to music.
All right, I'm not really good at music. I'm gonna let Cam handle this.
Nah, y'all know that one. That's too easy. What does SWV stand for?
Oh,
Oh, I don't even know this, but I know the group.
SWV.
I
Sweet.
don't know it.
SWV.
I can give you, it's multiple choice. Okay, so it's either Sisters with Vamp,
Mm-hmm.
Sisters with Vibe, Sisters with Voices, or Sisters with Vocals.
Sisters with voices.
It's
This
Sisters.
is what voices, yeah.
Yeah, multiple choice. You wouldn't have got that.
Yeah,
They said the answer is always C for multiple choice.
Really?
I mean,
lot of times,
that's what they
yeah.
say.
I just feel like they all sing. So
Yeah.
it's like Sister with voices.
I wouldn't know. Yeah, good guess.
I feel like I should have got some harder questions. Y'all gonna know
Yeah,
that.
I was-
Which Mary J. Blige song contains the line, "We were lovers through and through, and though we made it through the storm"?
Yeah, that's tough. Is this multiple choice?
Yeah.
Okay.
We got Be Happy, You Don't Have to Worry, You Remind Me, and Real Love.
Real? Was it
Real love.
It's Real Love.
Yeah, it's not that.
Only top song. Only top song. I'm really guessing.
Another music question. In the song Fiendin', Jodeci sings, "Take my money, my
Yeah,
house,
yeah.
and what else?"
Take my money, my house, and my car.
Car, yeah.
You just knew.
You part of Jodeci?
I love Jodeci.
Hey, this man did a research before.
Jodeci and Guy is my favorite group, man.
This man, Jodeci. Guy. This, that.
Guy is legit.
Ask you all a question.
All right, come on.
Which country was Steve Nash born in?
Canada.
He was not.
He was
No.
not. He was not. And now it's y'all answers. And it's my answer now. And it's my turn.
What's your answer?
He's a Canadian citizen. He was not born there.
United States.
He was.
This fool was born in Finland.
He was born in.
You'll never guess it.
Are you kidding
That's
me?
why I chose it.
Oh
He
my.
was born in Canada?
Where was Steve Nash born?
He was born in. I'm gonna tell y'all right now. He was born in. He wasn't born in Canada. He's a Canada resident, but he wasn't born.
This fool finna say Poland or something.
That man. He was born in.
He finna say Poland. Like,
He was born in Brazil.
oh, South Africa.
It was South
Whoa.
Yeah. Yeah. He got that South African. Yeah. He got South African hair.
South African hair. Oh my
I'm
God.
gonna tell y'all right now.
2 more.
That was another basketball question. Who won the first NBA Finals MVP despite being on the losing team?
Wait.
Dominique Wilkins.
Wait. You said he won the final MVP, but he lost?
LeBron? He won the first ever NBA Finals MVP, but he was on the losing team.
LeBron James.
How's that even possible?
No way.
How's that even possible?
It is
Only
possible.
guy to do it. Only guy in the
It can't be LeBron because LeBron. No, it wasn't LeBron.
It wasn't Michael Jordan.
No.
He's never lost
No,
the finals.
he's never lost the finals. Every time he's been, he's won. Wow.
They went to the finals and lost, and he got
Dirk.
MVP?
No, Dirk won his.
No, this is like 80s or 90s type shit.
Old dude, yeah.
Yeah.
This is like
Julius Erving.
No.
Magic.
Nope.
this is Isaiah Thomas.
Dirk.
Whoa.
Bruh. I have never heard of this stat.
What's the answer? I
Come
want.
along.
Jerry West, the logo.
Oh,
Whoa.
God.
And that was the Lakers.
Who they play?
I don't remember.
Oh.
So
Wow.
you know what's funny? When I talk basketball with my brothers, I bring up Jerry West because Jerry West is like 1-7 in the finals. He won like 8 times and only won once.
Right.
Are you
LeBron or
serious?
Kobe or anybody else did that, bro, they call him like he can't win the big game.
Right.
Right.
Jerry
Yeah.
West is the logo.
Right. He's the logo. He went 1-7.
Wow.
We need to change. Wow.
And he won. They gave him the MVP when they lost. The Finals MVP. That's
That's
new.
probably the last time
Who
they
won
did
that
that.
year? You know.
I don't know.
That's probably the last time they did.
We'll figure that out after. But dang.
Jerry West. They need to change the logo. I didn't know he was 1-7. They need to put Kobe on
This
that
will be the
thing.
last question. It's super easy. I should have did it first since it's easy.
Kobe. No, I'm sure.
It's a music question.
Okay.
Beat, who got the keys to the Jeep is from what Missy Elliott song?
Some with Busta Rhymes.
B.
Wait,
You got
say
the
it again?
keys.
Beat, who got the keys to the Jeep is from what Missy Elliott song?
BB, who got the keys to the Jeep?
Don't be looking it up.
Multiple choice, I can give you the answer.
Okay, multiple choice.
Sock It To Me, All In My Grill, The Rain, and Hot Boys.
Oh, all in my grill.
Oh, it was sounding confident.
I don't know this one.
Okay, it wasn't all in my grill.
Wait.
The first one.
Sock it to
Beep,
me.
beep. Who got the keys to my Jeep? I know that's.
BB, who got the keys to my G? Hey.
The Rain.
The Rain. I'm gonna have to
I
hear that.
can't stay in the rain. Damn! I knew that.
That's
I don't know
crazy.
why I didn't guess that.
Damn. Yeah, we only.
Johnny, my sister sing that song all the time.
How many questions you guys? Like 8?
Beep, who got the keys to my Jeep?
6, 7. Dang. We only got like 2, 3 right.
I was terrible.
That's crazy. Y'all are horrible. I knew the answers, but you know what I'm saying. No, I'm just kidding. But hey, man, that was a good episode. Really
Man, that was a great episode.
great episode. It's probably about 2-3 hours, but hopefully some people watch. I know some people will.
2 hours and 22 minutes.
2 hours and 22
That's
minutes.
a long podcast.
Yeah, hey, and I'm gonna tell people now. There was really no topics. We just talked. I mean, I had some written down if we got dry, but we really didn't. So
I won't be mad at you.
I can't wait
Yeah.
to watch this.
nah,
This
people.
was really good.
I'm gonna watch this. So and people are gonna watch it. Trust me. And
That's what's dope about podcasts. It's,
Yeah.
it's more like you can come with topics, but it's also like it's personality.
exactly, it's very personality based. So we had a good conversation. Drank some good wine. You know what I'm saying. Appreciate y'all pulling up KRSN Radio. Like I said,
Bro, this is
you can follow us KRSN Radio. You can follow us on Instagram at KRSN Radio. on YouTube. This will be on YouTube, KRSN Radio. The brand, KRSN Global. All this. Yeah, y'all gonna. It was some good stuff, and hopefully people catch on and relate, and I'm sure they will. So, man, it's you gonna find us like Cam said. You find one, you find all of us. I appreciate y'all, man. Like I said, it's really no limits on here, KRSN Radio. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. Shout out my boy Michael Flicks once again. Michael Flicks. That man, he produced and he got his own podcast. So tap into his. He got about how many you got? He got about 3, and he produced, so he really do it all, and he take pictures, and he videography. So it's really we do it all here, man. So it's exactly. So we here. So we got the model, we got the actor, man. Whatever y'all want to be, you can be. You just gotta do it. Gotta put in the work, and that's how it is. So that's how we going out. And any y'all want to say anything before we out of here?
I'm out, bro. I'm drunk.
Yeah. Zay.
There you go. Appreciate you, D.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate you, Cam.
Hopefully we can do this again soon.
Oh,
come on.
He holding the mic now. Let's end this.
Yeah, he holding it. He about to drop it.
Bye. Boom.
Peace.
Wow. That was so much fun.
I told you.